Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I, of course, am Dr. Delay, and today we have the final matchup of the Olympics as the USA men's hockey team take on the Canada's men's hockey team. Hopefully, again, it's a good one. And again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in again for all the marbles. USA, Canada for the gold. Yeah, again, I am ready to go. Hopefully, you guys are as well, as I'm still kind of waking up. But hey, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Let me again just kind of adjust some things here. That is definitely not the score. That would be a pretty crazy hockey match if that were to happen. But yeah, no, give me a sec here. And then we're good now. We are good. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Good to see you, Chris, Tris, Clay. Sammy, yeah, no, definitely understand church for sure. Daniel, good to see you. Deacon, yeah, no, it is pretty early, guys. It is a pretty early game. But not really for, I guess, those in Italy. USA going to be going left to right. Yeah, I know. I actually tuned in as he was hitting the million. It was pretty cool. But yeah, USA in the white and blue pants. Canada in the red jersey, black pants. Face-off about to happen. Face-off won by Canada. Canada now with it down the far side. It's flicking it to the far corner. Hellebuck's going to come out and send it. Let's see here. That was... Oh, man. They're going to be on the right side. I got to get used to this. USA usually been on the left. Anyway, USA now with it, sending it inside, going to be deflected away. This is Faber. Faber sending it to the near corner, working around to the far side. I believe that is Kachuk there, as looks like that's Eichel. Eichel taking a shot. And Canada, United States Gunsel sends it to Kachuk, and that one's just wide. All right, this is McDavid. McDavid now getting crunched on the boards. Intercepted, though, by the United States. Gunsel with it in the near corner, sending it around to the far side. That is Hughes. Hughes with the pass. Shot is going to be a little bit wide and deflected away by Bennington. Bennington still in, of course, the goalie for the Canada. This is McAvoy. McAvoy sending it to the near side. Boldy with the shot, and that's going to be deflected a little bit. Gunsel sends it inside. No one's quite there. Boldy now within the far corner, sending it to the near corner. McAvoy now with it, sending it to, I believe that was Hughes, and Hughes' shot is deflected away. Canada now with it, getting crunched in their own end, sending it to the far side. That is Parayko. Parayko sending it back to Harley. And Canada now losing control. United States now with it. I believe that was Thompson. I thought Thompson was going to be playing, but apparently he is. Canada now with it, sending a shot inside, deflected away. This is Toes. And that's going to be sent and snared by the United States. Hellebuck again in goal has done a heck of a job. 18:23 left to go in the first. You only slept an hour because I've been watching him. Oh, wow. I actually went to bed pretty early. Well, okay, that's actually a lie. Went to bed early, did not fall asleep, but that's okay. I was listening to like a 2-hour podcast, so that was pretty neat. But yeah, no, it was good stuff for him. Proud of him. It's a lot of good, chaotic good there. Canada now with it, sending it to the United States end, sent to the Canadian end. And good effort there, but it's poked away. That was Nelson with the possible breakaway. Sanderson now with it, sending it up the wall. Canada now crunching the corner. Canada has it. Oh, shot on goal, and it's going to be saved by Hellebuck. That was, wow, that was a little scary for the United States. And now there's some grappling and pushing and shoving. And neck holding, I don't know. Grabbing each other's neck. 17:59 left to go here in the first. Again, good to see you, Hardcore. Appreciate you, man. Mysterious going with the USA, of course. Going to be 1-1 overtime game. Wow. Think there'll be more goals? I mean, it's possible. I think so. I'm thinking like 3-2. I'm thinking 3-2. I think that's a common score, and I'm thinking that's what happens. But we'll see. We'll see. Again, appreciate you guys all for tuning in. 17:59 to go. United States winning the faceoff. This is Slavin. Slavin sending it and flicking it to the Canadian end. where Canada will have it. Puck is loose, but they still control it. Canada now with it down the near side. This is Toews. Toews sending it to Suzuki, but intercepted by the United States. This is Hannafin. Hannafin now sending to Eichel. Eichel's pass is intercepted by Canada. Canada now working their way, but it's taken back by Slavin and the United States. Slavin sending it around to the far corner, where Canada will have it at the far circle of their own end, kind of slowing down for some line changes, sending it to the near side, connecting to pass the middle, working the way down the near side. Oh, man, nice pass to the far corner, but Hughes is there to intercept. Hughes down to McAvoy. McAvoy sending to Gunsel. Gunsel, though, poked away. Canada now with the far circle of their own ends, connecting on a pass across center ice. Celebrini sends it inside, not quite able to connect on the pass. Canada kind of whiffs on the shot there. United States now with it. This is Gunsel. Gunsel to Boldy. Boldy flicking it to Gunsel in the corner, but Gunsel is outdone by Canada. McDavid now with it on the far side. McDavid turning around and getting a little bit hit, but an opportunity for Canada. Bradley sends a shot deflected and saved by Hellebuck. Again, a heck of a job so far. Canada with the pressure. 16:40 to go here in the first. 0-0 is your score. You like Canada's uniforms? I do too. I'm surprised, though, it's not red and white. I don't understand what's up with the black, but yeah, no, it's pretty nice. How's it going, Banking? Good to see you, man. Been a big supporter of the Olympic hockey streams. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Banking. Another face-off there on the far circle. Nelson in there for the United States, and Nelson will win it for the United States, again, in their own end. This is Faber. Faber sending it to Slavin. Slavin sending it around. Again, just chilling behind the goalie. Now going to work his way to the near side, where it's going to be poked away. Faber was the intended target. Flicking up in the air on the near boards. Again, just a little bit of a scrum. Faber now back to Trocheck as Nelson with an opportunity. No, pardon me, that's Miller. Nelson in the area. Nelson now with it as it's poked away, sent behind the goalie, where Bennington's going to send it out to his Canadian teammates. All right, the United States winning it back at the far circle, but unable to complete anything. USA winning it back then, sending it to the near corner, but Canada now there and flicking it ahead. Canada now down the near side, near wall, now working their way to the far wall, sends it off, and with a shot, and it's saved by Hellebuck. Shot was by Mark Stone. Good luck on the bag. Oh yeah, put money on the USA. So I'm here to sort it out. I got you, Matthew. Again, good luck. Good luck. Hopefully USA wins. D Hickey going with the USA. Appreciate you, man. It's amazing how the goalies are good with guys in front of the. Yeah, I know, right? It's actually very impressive. With how fast it's moving. Yeah, this is like the real NHL All-Star game. Yeah, I would kind of agree with that. Plan on watching some of your March Madness stream. Appreciate it, Banking. All right, face-off won by the United States. Working the way down the far side is Larkin. Larkin sending it to Thompson. Again, I'm surprised Thompson's playing, but that's cool. Wilson takes a big hit. That's always nice to see. Canada now with it, sending it to the far side is Toews, sending it around. And, kind of mismanaged by Hellebuck, but the USA defense kind of there to help out. Canada, though, still with it, sending it inside. Now connecting on the far side. Far circle, sending it, well, not quite sending it inside, trying to. Flicks it behind the goalie, where he's kind of hit a little bit. Wilson going for the big hit again. Such a cheap shot artist he is. Canada now with it on the near side, sending it to the far side. It's like he gets hit and he takes it so personal. What a loser. Anyway, the United States now with it on the near side. This is Hughes, and Hughes unable to recover. Canada now with it on the near circle. He's looking around, now down the near side, sending it around to the near corners, now sending it to the far side. And another big hit by Canada. USA sending it and trying to clear it. Trocheck, someone going for the big hit on Kachuk, pardon me, as USA sending it up and flicking it ahead into the Canadian end. Canada now with it on the near side as it's sent for an icing with 14:36 left to go in the first. Hockey was invented so you could have something while enjoying beer and wings. Coffee and fritter just ain't the same. I don't even know what fritter is, to be honest with you. And wings, again, just a lot of work for so little. Again, it's nice. They're nice, but again, like, too much work for such a little product. Not actually a big wing fan, not really. But You know, I will have them, but it's like too much work. Anyway, Canada winning the faceoff, sending it to the near side. Good to see you, Rhino. Appreciate you, man. As Canada going to be flicking it into the United States end for an icing with 14:30 to go in the first. Rhino's indeed rising early. It is really early over there. I actually woke up here at 5 because, and I'm still pretty tired. I am like dead, but you know, I woke up that early so I can wake up. Took a shower and everything, so we're refreshed. USA now with it, sending it to the near side. This is Boldy. Boldy flicking ahead, way off the glass. Canada now with on the far circle, sending it to the near circle. Toes sending it up, and it's going to be deflected to Hellebuck, who's going to let it to Hughes. Hughes now flicking it to the far side. I believe that was Matthews. It was. Matthews to Boldy. Boldy scooting his way inside. Oh, with the shot on goal. Goal! United States taking the lead with 14 to go in the first. Oh, that was beautiful. That was all him. Matt Boldy, in case you don't believe me, folks. Beautiful goal. Matt Boldy, assisted by Quinn Hughes and Austin Matthews. Boldy, though, man, that was amazing play. Again, just deking through multiple defenders. Looking like Le'Veon Bell out there. It was just really good stuff. 1-0 United States. I just realized it kind of looks a little off there. Give me a sec. Let's see. The numbers may be a little bit off. Did I get it backwards? Yeah, that looks fine. Anyway, good stuff. All right. Face-off won by Canada. United States only with one shot, but they made it count. United States now with it on the near side, near corner. United States now with it as he sends it and connecting on a pass. This is Tkachuk. Tkachuk now getting hit in the far corner. Tkachuk sending it back. I believe this is, this is the other Tkachuk, Matthew Tkachuk, but now it's poked away. McDavid now racing down the near side. McDavid at the near circle, looking around, and sends it to the near corner. Canada sending it inside, deflected away. Canada, though, still with it. McDavid sending it to the far side to Doughty. McKinnon sends it, and it's going to be, well, it's just a scrum in front. Deflected to the near corner. USA desperately trying to get it out of there. And I believe they, a big hit. Canada now sending it to the far corner, deflecting to the near side. Hellebuck there, sending it to the far side. Skating behind, sending it to the far corner for the Canadians' end. And that's going to be an icing with 12:59 to go. Let's see. Again, good to see you, Rhino. We need to put Mr. French to put... We need Mr. French to put Tommy in his place. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't really watch again. You guys know I'm getting into hockey, but I know about Tom Wilson. Doesn't looks like a steak guy likes steak. Steak's good, but it is expensive, so I don't really get it. I don't really get it much. We draw first blood. Yep. Great start. It was. That was nice. Canada winning the faceoff. Far circle, looking around, sending it to the near corner. Canada again now with it. It's Marner. Marner sending it inside and deflected away. United States with an opportunity as it deflects in the air, but I believe Miller has it. Miller deflecting it into the near corner for the Canadian end. Canada now with it to the far side. United States will intercept it, sending it around. Bennington's going to come out and send it to the far corner now at the far circle. Canada now making a play. Flicks it ahead to the United States end, where the United States and Hannafin will be there. Hannafin to Werenski. Werenski circling around in his end. 12:15 left to go here in the first. 1-0 is your score. Taken away by Canada. Canada trying to break through. Now it's back to Hughes. Hughes, Jack Hughes that is. Sending it to the far side. I believe this is Nelson. Flicking ahead to the near corner. Canada now with it. Jack Hughes on the pursuit. Canada with it, sending it behind their own goalie. Connecting and sent to the United States end. McAvoy in for the United States. Sending it to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes sending it up. Connecting with, I believe, Matthews. Matthews on the far side. Flicking it ahead and deflected behind the goalie. United States with good hustle. Sending it to McAvoy with a shot, and it's saved by Bennington with 11:29 to go in the first. Again, 1-0 is your score. Shots on goal, Canada 4, United States 2. But the United States has made the most of their limited opportunities. Of course, mostly thanks to Matt Boldy again with a nice breakaway goal. Again, just kind of, deking and juking through everybody. Really good stuff. Again, appreciate you guys all for tuning in this early morning. Hopefully, again, it's a good game. That's all we can ask for. That was just really cool. Really good stuff by Bolden. Showing the replay. That was really neat. Oh, might be on a commercial time. I don't know. I'm on Peacock, so it's a little bit different. Like, they don't show as many commercials. And I did not buy the crazy 2019, I don't know, I think it was like $18.99 a month. I'm like, that's crazy. So I did the $9.99, and which actually did the year. I just went ahead and did the year. Because of March Madness, I'm going to have more stuff there. I don't know. Hopefully there's sports to cover on Peacock. I don't know. It might be a bad investment. But anyway, yeah, no, I did not do that crazy high price. So I did the one with ads. But I honestly haven't gotten many ads. I forgot to hit the like button. Oh, no, appreciate you, Matthew. Yeah, no, it definitely helps out. Again, small channels like mine compete with bigger channels, which I know, again, everybody's covering the Olympics, so it's all good. But, trying to make a dent here in the football offseason. That's all I'm trying to do. Boldy now sending it back as it's going to be deflected. Canada now with it on the near corner, or near wall. Now sending it to the near corner, but going to wrap around to the far corner. Hughes, with it. He sends it to Boldy. Boldy now on the near wall, sending it to the far wall, but it's going to be, kind of a swing and a miss there by Canada. Canada now with it on the far wall, far circle. Crossing center ice, Canada with an opportunity, trying to get around, but poked away by Matthews and the United States. But Canada now with it in the middle of the ice. McKinnon sending it to the far side as he sends it near circle. Near circle. Oh, bad pass, lazy pass. Boldy now with it. Boldy flicking ahead to the near corner, where I believe Canada will just retain it. Again, 10:35 left to go in the first. Canada now turning it over, as the United States will just whack it to the end. Binnington coming out and sending it to the near corner. This is Celebrini. Celebrini has had a lot to celebrate with Canada. Again, Canada, of course, won every game. The last two, shot on goal deflected away. Canada now with it. Celebrini sending it to McKinnon. Back to Celebrini. Sends a shot, and it's right in front of the goal. Whacked away. Canada with another shot a little bit wide. Canada now sending it to the near corner. Deflecting inside, intercepted by the United States. Looking like Troy Polamalu out there with the field vision there. But it's going to be an icing with 9:58 left to go in the first. But yeah, the Canadians have had some scares. Again, this is kind of familiar territory. So if you're Team Canada, or a Canadian fan, you're probably thinking, well, we've been here before. Again, the slow starts by Canada been a little worrisome, of course, for the Canadian fans. And, of course, they always end strong, obviously, or else they wouldn't be here in the gold medal game. Horvat versus Eichel for the faceoff. Eichel winning the faceoff. I believe that is Kachuk with it as he flicks it ahead. No, that was Werenski, pardon me. Werenski flicking it ahead to the far corner of the Canadian end. Canada now with it, crossing center ice on the far wall. Far circle, looking around. And a little bit of a hit by Sanderson. Sanderson trying to get it free. Sanderson kicking it free. Canada now with it. Sends a shot, and it's deflected away. United States. Sanderson in the near corner, trying to get it out of there. Hannafin now with it, sending a pass and connecting. Larkin on the near side. Larkin looking for Thompson. Sends it, and it's going to be deflected away. Sanderson now with it on the far wall, sending it to, I believe that's Jack Hughes. United States now with it. Thompson within the near corner, now circling around to the far side, where Canada is going to outmuscle and reclaim it. Big hit there as it's deflected into the near corner. Hannafin now with it behind his own goalie, sending it to the far side. That is Quinn Hughes. Back to Hughes. Back to Hannafin, back to Hughes, padding those passing stats. I like it. This is Trocheck. Trocheck. Oh, has it taken away by Canada. Canada now on the far side. But it looks like the United States quickly there. But no, Canada with another shot, and it's saved. Canada won it back. But Hellebuyck with a nice save. Keeping this a 1-0 ball game. 2 goals for Team USA. Yeah, it would have been nice. I thought about putting sweep in the poll, but I don't know. I don't want to deter Canadian fans, but yeah, it might happen anyway. I don't know. They're probably watching the Canadian hockey streamers. Let's see here. Smix and Miss playing roller hockey. Never. Actually, I think I may have played a little bit of hockey not on ice, I guess, in 5th grade. Yeah. That was for PE, though, but that was cool. I don't remember being good at it. Would love to hit the ice again to play. Unfortunately, I have a medical condition prevents you from doing so. That stinks. That really does. Like number Rocky Blyer. Good morning. Good to see you, Trisk. Yeah, I can't skate. Itis. You got to put itis at the end there, Trisk. But yeah, I hear you. Same here. A little bit of maybe a commercial break on the other networks. Peacock again. Not really many commercials, which has been kind of a surprise. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. 7 shots on goal for Canada. Pardon me, Canada. 2 shots for the United States. Let's see. Hold on. I'm losing my mind over here, folks. And the United States 1, Canada nothing. Do I have the right scroll up there? Actually, I haven't been able to look at that. USA, Canada. Yeah, I got it. Just making sure. Looks like we're returning to action again. The United States in white. Canada in red. Good to see you, Todd. Appreciate you, man. Todd, I was this close to going and seeing the senator, the possible senator, but I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to do that today. I'll send a text to Trent. Anyway, Canada now with on the far side and deflecting away, as now Canada will have it in their own end. This is McCarr sending it to Toes. Toes there to Celebrini. Deflected away by the United States. This is Matthews. Sending it to the far side. Boldy, though, taken away by McDavid. And Canada now racing down the near side, near circle. Celebrini is sent it inside, deflected away by the United States. Boldy now with it for far side, far wall. As he loses control again, sends it to the Canadian end. Canada now with it on the far circle, sending it to the far wall. But still deflected away. Canada, though, with it, sending it to the far wall. Again, a very fast-paced game. This is far circle. Deacon around, sends it inside, intercepted by Quinn Hughes. Number 43 again, looking like Troy Polamalu out there as he sends it to the near side. But it's deflected away by Canada. Canada now with it. United States McAvoy with it. Quinn Hughes sends a pass. Nice pass there to Tkachuk. Tkachuk sending it inside. McAvoy sends it inside Hannafin, or pardon me. That was, I believe, the other Tkachuk, Matthew Tkachuk. Not really a clean pass there, but a huge opportunity. United States now with it on the far side. This is Brady Tkachuk. He flicks it ahead to the far wall. Intercepted by Canada. Tkachuk with it again. Oh, bad pass. Shot is deflected away. Canada with an opportunity. Oh, huge hit. Canada landed on his, rear end there. Canada now with it on the near corner of their own end, as it's going to deflect into the United States end, but they quickly send it back. This is Toes. Toes now sending it to Suzuki. United States now trying to claim it in the far corner, but they cannot. Now they do. Werenski now was sending it up, connecting with, I believe that was Nelson. Nelson sending it to Sanderson. Sanderson, Keller racing down to the far corner. Can't quite get there. Canada winning it back, sending it to the far circle, looking around, Suzuki to Toes. Toes looking around, flicking ahead to the far corner, but Hellebuyck's going to come out and hold it. Werenski sending it to the far corner. Connecting on pass in the middle. Miller to Trocheck. Trocheck sending around as Nelson flicks it to Miller. Miller looking around, sending it to the blue line. United States with it now behind the goalie. Sends it inside, and it's deflected away. Oh, another opportunity for the United States. Racing to it in the near corner of the United States end are both the United States and Canada. United States winning it and getting through. Nice stuff there by Slavin. Slavin moving down, sending it to Trocheck, connecting to pass the middle, but taken back by Canada. Canada now with the far side. 5:35 to go here in the first. The United States leading 1-0. What's been a very fast-paced, high-energy game by both teams. Canada, though, I would say dominating possession, but a bad pass by Canada. United States now within the far side. Gutzel, though, mismanages it. And Canada and McDavid racing to it. McDavid sends it inside. Canada couldn't quite complete the trifecta there for passing. Quinn Hughes flicking it above, but taken back by Canada and McDavid. McDavid's pass is intercepted. Gutzel, though, might be losing possession. He did. Canada now with it on the near side, sending it around to the far corner, where Canada will have it on the far circle, sending it to the blue line. Shot is saved. Well, 4:49 to go in the first. All right, let's see. What am I missing here? Conta Skate. Okay, yeah, I got you. You can't skate. It would be pretty sweet to beat Canada and win the gold. Yes. Skating at 6, played college hockey. Nice. The hunt for Red November. I don't quite get it. You and Tim are covering a fishing tournament this afternoon, or I would be going. The Ville Sports Network branching out a little bit. There we go. I totally hear you. That's cool stuff, man. Nice stories. Yeah, good to see you, Denny. Appreciate you, man. You see, hockey is going to probably like 1980. Hopefully. 5 a.m. Yep, it's really early. 7:36 for me. Good to see you, RB. You just love that again. Yeah, no, I mean, the reflexes, hand-eye coordination in hockey, I mean, it's unbelievable. You need it. You really do. You really do. All right, kind of working our way back again. Canada has had their opportunities. 8 shots on goal for the Canadians. 3 shots on goal for the United States. But United States leading 1-0. Dr. Lay had a dream last night. I was in a retirement home on my current age. He dropped off a birthday present, left without saying hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. That does sound very depressing. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little odd. That is very sad. That makes me sad myself, but, you know. I don't know. We'll be okay, Trisk, okay? I'll make sure to always say hi. I'll always make sure to say hi. Played for a smaller school, not a big university. Still a great story. Oh, yeah, for sure. Playing sports can, a lot of great stories for me. Again, I didn't play in college. Could have. In an alternate timeline, I did play. Probably, I think, Division II tennis. Anyway, United States now winning the faceoff as they have it crossing the blue line, crossing the center ice. This is Quinn Hughes sending it, and going to have it with Tkachuk. Tkachuk to Eichel. Eichel sending it inside, deflected away. Canada now with it. Canada trying to win it back as the United States has taken it back. Shot is going to be deflected. Oh, what an angle that would have been by Matthew Tkachuk. 4:26 left to go in the first. Canada with 8 shots, United States with 4, but the United States leading 1-0. Rising Rhino and Vince, the Rising Rhino Network. Folks, make sure again to check out Rising Rhino. Again, he's going to be covering a lot of Avalanche hockey. So again, if you're a hockey fan, Rising Rhino will be covering some of the Avalanche hockey. Of course, he does the NBA as well, but of course, he's a really big football guy. But again, he'll be keeping himself busy in the off season. Again, a big friend of the channel. We collab on some other stuff. United States with it, sending it to the near end. This is McAvoy. McAvoy sending it to Quinn Hughes as he sends it to the far corner, where it's going to be taken back by Canada. But Quinn Hughes trying to win it back, and he does. United States with an opportunity. Send it next to the goal. And it's going to be gliding slowly to Binnington, who gloves it with 4 minutes to go in the first. Turkey alive? Yes, he is. He is resting and hibernating until Thanksgiving. Or maybe September. I don't know. I still have yet to really decide if I'll bring him back, wake him up either in September or November. Quality for spring, yeah, it's been very fast-paced. It's really hard to keep up. It really is. Face-off won by Canada. Theodore sending it up, intercepted by Faber. Faber with it in his own end of the United States, sending it to the near wall, where it's going to be actually sent for an icing with 3:50 to go in the first. Comparing the goaltenders, save percentage, actually, again, all the stats really point to Connor Hellebuck being the better goalie out of the two starters. Again, Binnington not too shabby himself. 1.74 goals allowed. As the United States winning the faceoff, sending it up. This is Jack Hughes, but he's just going to let it go. This is Sanheim for Canada. He sends it to the near side to Celebrini. Celebrini with it on the near circle. Deflected away, but still with Canadians. Canadians with it. This is Sanheim. Sanheim sending it around to the far side. And that's going to be sent to the near corner where Sanderson and McDavid are wrestling for. That was actually Nelson. They're still kind of grouped up there. Grouped up. Miller and Faber now just trying to whack it free. And sending it inside. McDavid couldn't quite finish. Slavin now being held against by McDavid. Poked away. Nelson now with it on the near wall. Nelson looking around. Skating inside. Nelson. Shot is deflected away. You're seeing, again, a lot of... Looks like there's a delayed penalty. And you're seeing, again, the skill of the United States. Hold on. Looks like there's going to be Theodore for Canada. Going to be sent to the clink. Oh, yeah. No, he's definitely has a stick there at the chest of Nelson. So he'll spend 2 minutes in the sin bin. I often wonder how it would be to get hit in the foot skate with the NHL shot by a player. Yeah, this happens to be in me in college. Turn my part. Oh, wow, your foot was black. Oh, my gosh. That is crazy. Face off is going to have to start over. Had some early movement there. Good to see you, Robert. Appreciate you, man. United States now with it. This is Quinn Hughes sending it to the far circle. Sends it behind the goalie. Trying to poke it loose is Thompson. Sending it inside. Opportunity for the United States, but they have it deflected away. Sending it right next to the goalie. Canada will send it all the way back. Quinn Hughes now with it. 1:40 left to go on the power play. 2:35 left to go in the first period. This is Matthews. Matthews sending it to Matthew Tkachuk as he sends it around to Thompson. Thompson going to have to glide into his own end. Hughes now with it. Down the near side. Near blue line. Looking around, trying to find someone. Sends it to the near corner. This is Matthew Tkachuk. Sends it to Matthews. Back to Tkachuk. Back to Matthews. Near circle. Sends it back to Hughes at the points. Hughes sending it to Brady Tkachuk. Sending it to... Oh, man, I can't see. That was Thompson. Thompson now with it. And Thompson back to Tkachuk. 50 seconds on the power play. Sends it inside. And Thompson is... Oh, and Canada saved it, but then the United States poked it free. Okay, interesting. No one blew a whistle. Hughes circling around with it. 40 seconds. Oh, bad pass. And Canada is just going to send it down, but it's intercepted by Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk sending it to Werenski. Werenski now with it, sending it to Boldy. Boldy to Gunsel. Gunsel has it poked away. Gunsel hasn't really had a good day today. Gunsel looking around, sends it to the far side to Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes sends it inside, deflected away by Bennington. 10 seconds left on the power play. Sends it inside. This is Werenski. Werenski to Jack Hughes, skating around. Sends it, deflected away. Power play probably going to end here. 3 seconds, sends it inside. Cannot reach a target. Boldy now with a near circle. Back to the point, intercepted by Canada. Power play kill. Canada with an opportunity. Sending it to the near corner. But Werenski looks like he's going to not do anything. That's actually going to be offsides. Offsides by Canada. 48 seconds left to go. Let's see here. I do have a shirt, so we need to meet up. Okay, appreciate you, man. Yeah, that'd be nice to... I don't know if I can rip that on here. Yeah, I don't want to expose too much of where I live, but yeah. But that's appreciate it, Todd. Thank you. Good to see you, Scott. Appreciate you, man. The Karate Kid. Yep, Rising Rhino is the Karate Kid. Actually, he's Team Johnny, so there we go. He actually knows what's up. Yeah, Daniel... Is it LaRusso or Russo? Either one. They are the bad guys. That's all I know. Sloppy power play. Yeah, a little disappointing there. 48 seconds left to go here in the first. Face-off won by the United States. Miller sends it, and it's going to be whistled dead. Looks like Trocheck may have moved a little early. Trocheck trying to appeal his case. All he's going to get is a scolding. It's not like he's going to get thrown out of here or anything. 48 seconds. Again, face-off happening in front of the Canadian goalie on the near side. USA winning it. Miller sending a shot, and it's going to be gloved by Bennington with 45 seconds left to go. So 8 shots for Canada, 7 now for the United States, as the United States kind of evening the shots on goal slowly but surely. You got a problem with that? No mercy. Do any spring training? Maybe one. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I just don't really... I don't know. I mean, I probably should to get the Pirates crowd in here. Because really, the Pirates crowd doesn't really... I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade at my own fan base. They don't really support, like, the other... I mean, again, like Chris and the Brewer crowd. I mean, they do. So I was actually thinking about it if... Anyway, I'll talk more about that later. 30 seconds left. Canada now with it on the near side. McDavid trying to race to it, but it's poked away by the United States. McAvoy now with it on the near circle, sending it to the far circle. This is Thompson. Or no, pardon me, Slavin. But Slavin has it poked away with 15 seconds left to go. Canada now with it. Oh, poked away. United States with an opportunity. McAvoy, or pardon me, Nelson to Trocheck. Sends a shot deflected away. Canada now with 5 seconds left. And they might just hold it. Celebrini just flicking it ahead. But it's going to be whistled dead, as that is going to be the end of the first period. United States leading 1-0 over Canada. Again, the difference of the game is Matt Boldy, again, with a very nice effort. Again, just juking through everybody. And, of course, assisted by Quinn Hughes and Austin Matthews. 8 goals, 8 shots on goal now for each, Canada and the United States. Let me go ahead and switch this. Let's see. Can't believe I missed your Karate Kid show. Yeah, that was kind of neat. I was there for a little bit at the beginning. I had to set up for a stream. But, yeah, that was pretty neat. It's pretty neat. All right, doing another watch. Yeah, no, he's got to, right? He's got to do it all. Yep. Yeah, again, I don't know. Again, I want to do all the Pirates, or as much Pirates as I can, but, you know, the Pirates crowd won't be there. Then I might have to pivot. I mean, that's what I don't know. It's on the table. It's on the table where I actually just do a pivot later in the season if I'm noticing that the Brewer streams are doing much better. I mean, I will probably betray my team and be a full-time Brewers person. And then, of course, the Pirates would take the Brewers spot as far as like being like a second or third team. But again, that's all we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. You know, definitely no idea yet. Good to see you, Ricky. Appreciate you, man. Go Team USA. Yep. Leading 1-0. Again, Matt Boldy, the difference in this one. Pretty neat stuff. Pretty good game. Very fast-paced game so far. Very, very much so. Chris must be happy about that. Yep. See, the U.S. women lost in curling. Yeah. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer there. Do have an updated medal count. Now, of course, there are still events happening, but it does appear that Norway is going to win. Norway just blowing out everybody. And then the United States in second. Really cool stuff there. Netherlands and Italy with third and fourth. In third and fourth place. Again, they're just behind in golds. But I believe, most of the stuff is already nearing its conclusion. Sweden just beat Switzerland in the gold medal game there. Bobsleigh went to Germany. And Germany, Switzerland. Yeah, this is it. So, United States will finish second. Again, they'll make sure to add another medal. Canada with an opportunity to jump from 11th to 9th with a win. And even with a, they'll stay in 11th with a loss here. They would get a silver. Pretty good stuff. Possibly got to see when I can plan that. Gotcha. We're still doing better than usual. Which one? Oh, the U.S. Yeah. You know, I have not heard of the term sin bin for 40 years. I did not even make the connection to your buddy's stream name. Wow. Yeah, it's okay. I asked him straight up, like, what inspired you to be called sin bin? And he explained, it's just a penalty box. So I just thought it'd be a neat thing. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. So yeah, I've adopted that term for the sin bin there. I still like calling it the clink. I don't know why. But yeah. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in for this one. How much time? Looks like about 13 minutes to go. So should be back in action around 8:04 Central, 9:04 Eastern time. Second place for medal count in the winter. Yeah, no, for sure. It's great. Great stuff. And again, we're not, obviously the northern states, have, all this other stuff, but, other countries, that's all they do. So, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff by the U.S. Dad woke you up at 6 a.m. to watch this. Wow. Well, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal for Canadians. Again, the diehard hockey fans in the United States. Gonna obviously be really happy. But this would definitely, this game means a lot more to Canada. So if the United States were to win this would be kind of a huge slap in the face to the Canadians. Remember using when I played hockey in high school. Wow. Well, I didn't know you played hockey. That's cool. Saw you on the Grossi stream. Nice. Yeah, no, I saw it. He actually just cleared it this morning. Yeah, no, that was neat. So, yeah, no, definitely. I know he's tired. He's got to be exhausted. He's got to be really exhausted. That's crazy. Stream 40, yeah. Jeez, wonder what happened there. That's interesting. Part 15. He had a lot of parts. Yeah, now he's going to take a break, a well-deserved break. Jeez, yeah, that's a lot. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, we're in intermission time. United States leading 1-0 over. Actually, I can put some music in the background here. A little bit. I don't know if you can hear it. But yeah, no, pretty good stuff by the United States. Deck hockey, okay. He was delirious, yeah. No, I can understand that. Doesn't Canada usually win against the U.S.? I don't follow the Olympics much, but I feel like the gold medal rounds, Canada seems... Yeah, no, you're correct. I don't either. But that is, yes, Canada has pretty much dominated everybody, not just, of course, the United States, but everybody when it comes to hockey. And right now, of course, the United States leading, but keep this in mind. Can't sleep on Canada. Canada has been trailing, honestly, for most of the quarterfinal, semifinal games. They were trailing practically the whole game. So the United States cannot rest easy. They cannot, get big-headed. You got to keep the attack going, and keep the high energy because Canada has seen themselves in this spot so far. I mean, pretty much again the last few games. Yeah. Definitely a vacation. Oh, yeah, well-deserved for sure. You used to mention it when we drove by Sinking Springs. The old drive-in was where the deck hockey rink was. Okay, I guess I must have never... I'm sorry, I guess I've forgotten. This is the biggest hockey game in years. Yeah, probably. I would agree with that. Be calling the Pittsburgh Pirates a little bit later? Probably not. Probably not. No, I don't even know when they play, to be honest. Let me look. Sunday. Pirates play the Phillies. Oh, they also play the Rays. I don't know which one to go with. If I were to call, I'd like to see the lineups. Like, which team do I want to follow? Yeah, I'm good. I think, yeah. Again, stuff like that. Now, there's the two separate Pirate teams playing. Like, I'm good. Yeah. I'm okay. I will pass. Let's see here. What is the schedule for the World Baseball Classic? When does that start? This week might be a little bit slower for delay. March 6th. Okay, so that's 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I think this week's going to be kind of a bummer, to be honest with you, for coverage on the channel. Might not be on much. Probably going to be streaming on Twitch this week. Again, not exclusively, but we'll be probably doing a little bit more on Twitch this week. USA Nerds needs to give Canada a big slap in the face. Yeah. Why does the USA play against 51st State? This guy. No. I do find that pretty funny, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. At the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's something. It's something. I don't know. It's something. Appreciate you, though, Matt, for tuning in. Appreciate you guys all again for tuning in for the USA-Canada game. Gold medal match. Again, the United States leading 1-0. Probably about 7 more minutes away from intermission. Yeah, no, you're good, Matt. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I know it's not like political, but it's kind of political. And not that I shy away from that. I'm trying to, though. I mean, my bad. I didn't mean to bump this, but it's like, I don't know. I know this might upset people. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But it's like, just lately, I've been like really just wanting to get into more, like talk about it, but I can't, not on this channel. I'm kind of like actually like going, do I create other separate channel or do I not? But yeah, this one, again, I'm going to try to keep the channel as sports, stick to sports. Again, you'll hear my viewpoints every now and then, subconscious, like I won't flat out say it, but like you can read between the lines. You will definitely know where I stand on things for sure. I mean, again, I feel like the thumbnail for the for the Redskins was kind of clear, but you know, I can pass it on as like, hey man, I'm just a diehard football fan that loves, and I do. I miss the Oakland Raiders. I mean, it's not like, well, you know, the Washington Redskins, oh, this guy, but no, I miss the Oakland Raiders. I miss the San Diego Chargers. I miss all that. you know, taking away the... And I don't like that the NFL's trying to rewrite the history either. I don't know, like I saw a post, oh man, I can't remember who it was, but it was like Washington Commanders legend, and it was talking about a player that played in like the 70s or 80s. I'm like, okay, well, he never really played for the Commanders, so that's kind of odd. It's a little weird. How's it going, Matthew? Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. We still have drive-in movie theaters. Nice. 95 votes and only 32 likes. Don't forget to hit the like. Yeah, no, helps out. Appreciate you, man, Chris. Appreciate you, Chris, for tuning in. Yeah, St. Louis Rams. Spent time with your sister yesterday. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, I missed the St. Louis Rams. I do like the blue and the bright, like the lighter blue and the lighter yellow, but I kind of miss like the navy blue and gold. I really do. Like, I don't know, just looking it back, I don't know what I saw on social media the last few days, but I saw like, you know, I don't know. It was just, man, I missed that. I missed the navy and gold. Actually was underrated, very much underrated. Oh, well. You never really know the good times until they're gone, you know? Or what was the quote? I'm trying to think here. I can't remember his name. Man, I'm trying to think of the quote. This quote right here, legendary quote. Wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you actually left them. That's so true when it comes to the NFL. I mean, man. That is, yeah, it's just a shame. It's a shame. Love watching. Appreciate you, Scott. Appreciate you, man. United States of Canada. Oh my gosh. You think people did not like just start? Wait. You think people did not like just start time for the hockey game? We wait until we have a 5 a.m. Super Bowl. If the NFL gets their way, I don't know about all that. I don't think a 5 a.m. Super Bowl will happen anytime soon. But the way it is trending, maybe when I'm like old and gray, we will have Super Bowls in like Japan or you know, Saudi Arabia, or you know, yeah, it's trending again. It's trending in a way I really don't like it. Again, the opening, they're even saying there's a possibility that the Seattle Seahawks won't open the season. I don't know if you guys heard about this, and I find that again ridiculous. I find it ridiculous. But apparently that they might be doing Rams 49ers again. That's already happening in Australia, which is already horrible. I mean, again, I can't stand that, a divisional game happening in Australia. And again, I don't really like games abroad as is. But yeah, I mean, that's going on in Australia, so that's going to be, again, a crazy time difference. But apparently they are really pushing, and it might happen. Again, we'll find out in May, when they release the schedule, that 49ers and Rams in Australia is going to open up the season. And again, I can't even believe that's a suggestion. Like, I don't know. I guess they wanted the Rams to win the Super Bowl and it just didn't happen. I don't know. But man, I mean, again, you got to give the Seahawks their due. And I guess the Seahawks would probably get the Sunday night game. I mean, it'd be nice to not see the Cowboys on opening night, Sunday night, Cowboys-Giants. I feel like that's the de facto Sunday night opening round or opening game every year. But still, I mean, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they would even have that. One, happening again. That's even happening. Again, none team was in the Super Bowl. Two, divisional game playing overseas. You're taking away home field advantage from one of the teams. I don't know which one. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. AFC North will be interesting with all the head coach changes. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the Browns will be that great. The Bengals will probably still be competitive. Again, I don't know if whether they make the playoffs or not. I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting. I mean, again, I think I'm just ready for the NFL, really, banking, to be honest with you. I'm already ready to go. 5 a.m. Super Bowl in another country. I hope not, but yeah, maybe. Maybe when we're old and gray. My generation, anyway. The last of the millennials here. Appreciate you, Hutch. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I don't know. Hopefully I do okay for you. Looks like we are nearing action again. United States leading 1-0. Shots on goal again, pretty similar. In fact, they're the same. 8 shots on goal for each Canada and the United States. But looks like we are ready for action. Baseball seems pointless these days for the Dodgers, what they're doing. Yeah, it is kind of a bummer. But hopefully any one of the other 29 can win. That's all it is. Hopefully one of those guys can win the lottery. All right, we are back. It's going to be Eichel and McKinnon to start this second period off. And face-off is won by the United States. Now sending it to the far side. Now the near corner. As the United States now has to glide into their own end as Canada going to whack it back. This is Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes now within the far circle, sending it to the near side. This is Eichel. Eichel down the near wall. Near circle. Eichel with the shot, and it's deflected away. Canada now with it, sending it to the near wall, but the United States winning it back in the form of Eichel. Eichel now with it. Tkachuk with it, hands it off to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes sending it up to the near corner. And they appeal and get the icing call. 19:23 left to go in the first. Let's wait until they start doing a game for third place in the NFL when they realize they can make more money. I mean, oh, man. The AFC Championship loser versus the NFC Championship loser. Wouldn't be crazy. Yeah, that would be, they'll just hand out medals. No more trophies. You get, I guess, gold gets, you get the trophy, but then the losers get a silver medal. Face-off is going to be, well, I guess called back. That's interesting. Tkachuk was scolded there. Matthew Tkachuk, that is. I think the Seals win the AFC North. I hope so. I think they can. I don't think we're going to be as bad as people say. 19:21 left to go. Looks like moving the face-off from the big circles to the little circle. Again, don't really know what they're called. Someone can, if you want to enlighten me, go ahead. Face-off won by the United States. Sanderson sending it to the near side as now it glides into the near corner for an icing with 19:14 left to go. A lot of stoppages here to begin the second period. I guess they're still in intermission mentally. Again, a gold medal match, 1-0, United States leading over Canada. Again, Canada has been in this situation multiple times, especially as of late. So nothing, again, is set in stone. Canada now with it, sending it to the near circle as it works its way around to the far corner. Poked away by the United States. Miller now to Sanderson. Sanderson now skating across center ice, deflecting it away to the far corner. Canada now with it in the near corner, sending it down to the near wall. As McDavid's in on the area. Nice pass. Toes trying to get there, but Faber, I believe, whacks it towards the Canadian end. But Canada now with it. McKinnon sends a pass to the far circle. Shot is just wide. Oh, deflected away by Hellebuck. What a play by Hellebuck again. Scary, though, as Trocheck's pass is going to be intercepted. Canada now with it in their own end. Back and forth they go between the linesmen. As McDavid now with it on the near side, sending it to the near corner. Working its way around to the far corner. This is Miller. Miller sending it to the near side. Slavin now with it. Near circle, sends it wide. United States now within the far corner. Matthews takes a kind of a bump there. As Sanderson now with it on the near corner. Sending it to the far corner. United States with it. Sending it to Sanderson. Sanderson's shot is wide. As Renski's going to try to track it down in the far corner. This is Hellebuck. Hellebuck now with the far circle, sending it to the far wall, where Boldy hands it off to Larkin. Larkin now with it, sends it behind the goalie to Gunsel. Gunsel sending it back, and it's intercepted. Again, Gunsel now with a great game, but the United States still with it. Quinn Hughes sending it to Gunsel. Gunsel with it, as he has it deflected. This guy, Gunsel, what are you doing? As now it glides into the United States end. Gunsel's not had a good game. It's like every time he touches the puck, he loses it, I swear. McAvoy sending it to the near side. Larkin to Hughes. And it's going to be poked away by the United States. Let's see, that's Jack Hughes within the far corner, but he couldn't quite hold on to it. Canada now with it in the near circle. Sends it to the near side. Jarvis trying to poke it loose. Canada with it on the near circle. And Jack Hughes sliding now, putting his body on the line. And that helped out the United States there, but Canada still on the attack, sending it inside of the far circle. Back to the point for Canada as he's skating inside, but loses control. But now the United States losing control. Canada with it, sending it to the far side at the blue line. Far circle, sends it near, and it's going to be deflected away. Good effort there by Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk gliding down the near side, sending it to the near corner. Kind of a, well, not really a collision there. Canada now within the far circle, sending it to the near wall. This is Jarvis. Jarvis with it, near corner, sends it inside, deflected away. Taken by Matthews. Matthews with it to Tkachuk. Tkachuk to Boldy. Boldy with it, near side, near corner. Doty, though, there for Canada, winning it. This is to Toes. Toes with it. I believe, actually, I have no idea. This is Marner. Marner now to the far side, as he sends it to the near corner. United States Sanderson taking a bit of a bump, but he sends it to the far side. Boldy there on the other end, but he takes a big hit. Canada now with it on the far circle, sending it to the point. Doty with the shot, and it's going to be deflected by Hellebuck. Again, a heck of a play. McDavid with it, far circle, sends it, and it's intercepted by Boldy. Gunsel sends it to Matthews, but again, not really a great pass as it's whacked free. Kind of a 50-50 pass there. Canada now with it, sending it to the near corner. Sends it inside. Eichel with great defense, whacking it free. Referee trying his best to get out of there, as it's going to deflect to the far side. Shot is deflected away. United States with it. Tkachuk tried to get it loose, but could not. Canada now with it on the far side. Far circle. Sends a shot, deflected away. Oh, my goodness. The defense here, pretty good by the United States. Sanderson trying to get it out. They have failed to get it out. Canada with an opportunity. Shot deflected by Hellebuck. Again, what a play by Hellebuck. He sends it, and it's going to be again intercepted by Canada. Canada with it on the near side. Wilson sends it in. Shot is deflected away. United States now with it on the near wall. This is Boldy. Boldy just going to go ahead and let it glide in the Canadian end. Bennington going to hold it for, this is Makar or Maker. I don't know. But regardless, Canada with it on the near side, near corner. Sends it, and it's going to be deflected away. Now they're behind the goalie. Sends it in. Oh, no, actually, it's still behind the goalie. Canada now within the far circle. Far circle, behind the goalie. Dangerous position. Shot is going to be a little bit wide. United States going to flick it away. 14 left to go in the second period. Oh, intercepted. Bad pass. United States Nelson with a shot, and it's saved by Bennington. Canada got a little nonchalant with it, as now they have a fast break opportunity, but it's going to be snuffed out, but shot is deflected away. Canada now with it, sending it around, connecting there. Big hit. I believe this is McKinnon on the far side, sending it to the point. He sends a shot, not getting there. Now to the far circle. Gliding to the point, sends it in, and it's deflected away. Hellebuck again with the game. Oh my goodness, he is playing so good. There's a loose stick on the ice. Boldy just kind of gliding around. And Boldy, I think it's just going to make a beeline to the to the bench there. Loose stick still on the ice, far circle. McKinnon with it as he sends it around, intercepted by McAvoy. McAvoy to Larkin. Larkin to Matthews. Matthews loses control. This is Canada. Canada with it. Celebrini sends it far side, deflected away. This is Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes with it. Looking around, gliding, sends it to the mid. This is Matthews. Sent to the Binnington. Binnington, Jack Hughes. United States within the far circle. Larkin sends it to Matthews. Shot is saved by Binnington. Scrum in front of the goal. Going to be down with 12:46 left to go in the second period. Pardon me. A little bit of jawing back and forth. What in the world's going on here? Let's see again. Sorry for not getting to the chat. Hockey is really fast-paced. Two sets of brothers. Yeah, no, it's pretty neat. USA, and Chris did have a playoff bowl with the second place teams in both. Really? I didn't know. That's interesting. Let's see. Orville, good to see you. Appreciate you, man. USA, Canada, gold medal match. Toes, guns. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't care. I genuinely saying the name. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm doing my job. Getting ready for work. Nice. Again, appreciate you, though, Mike, for tuning in. Just, yeah, never really took a class on... I like saying Gunsel. I don't know. I've heard Gunsel many years ago, and that's how I know. That's how I say it. That's why I say it for Gunsel. And then Toes, Toews. I don't know. Is it twos? I don't know. Maybe drop the E-O or E-W. Or toes or ooze. I don't know. It might be, actually, now I'm looking at it. Ew. 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 And then Doty. Dowdy. Might be Dowdy. I thought there was an R in there. I think I might have said R. Dort. I don't even know. Anyway, it is what it is. How's it going, Becky? Good to see you. A little bit of a commercial break. 1-0 again is your score. United States leading over Canada. Shots on goal. Canada with 13. United States with 11. So kind of, again, back and forth. Though Canada, I feel like, despite the shots being very similar, Canada definitely has dominated possession. I don't think this guy's ever watched a hockey game. I mean, you're probably right. You're probably right. This might be a football channel. I mean, this might be a football channel. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. All right, United States now with it on the far circle. As Larkin now trying to whack it free. Canada now with it. This is Wilson. Wilson flicks it ahead as it's going to be taken away by McAvoy. Sending it on the near side, this is Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes has it poked away by Canada. Wilson sending it on the far circle. And, oh, the United States with great defense. As this is Larkin. Larkin cutting inside. Oh, and he's tackled from behind. Wilson living up to his reputation. This is Hughes. Hughes sending it to the far circle. Sends it inside, deflected off Binnington. And the United States now winning it back. This is Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes with it. Sending it behind. Larkin. Larkin to Jack Hughes. Sends it inside. Shot is oh my goodness. What a save by Binnington. USA still with it behind the goalie. Now it's whacked free by Canada. Wilson sending it up to the far corner. This is McAvoy. McAvoy now behind the goalie. Working his way to the near side. Near corner. Sending it to the far corner. As Binnington just flicks it free to the near wall. This is Slavin. Slavin sending it up to Eichel. Eichel now sending it to the far side to Tkachuk. Oh, this guy would love Tkachuk. Again, I was calling him Tkachuk forever. Anyway, this is now Canada. Canada now with them on the far circle. United States sending it, and it's deflecting wide. Tkachuk with it to Eichel. Eichel near side. Slavin. Faber. Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk falling down, trying to poke it loose. Boldy, though, saving the day. Boldy with it near corner, near circle, sending it around to the far corner, where Faber racing in again. Good hustle by the United States, but I believe Canada's going to win possession, and they currently have it in the near quarter, sending it, but it's taken back by the United States. Shot is going to be deflected off the leg. Oh, Canada with the opportunity. McDavid 1-on-1 with the goalie, and it's going to be saved. Hellebuck with the heck of a play. Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. 1-on-1 with McDavid, and Hellebuck emerges victorious. Oh, and he's tripped from behind. And, oh, that's going to be interesting. Now there's going to be a penalty, but it's going to be on the United States, I think. Oh, man, that's going to be... Wow. So Canada will have a power play opportunity, I believe, with 10:33 left to go. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's going to be Jake Gunsel. Some people would say Gensel. I don't know. Gunsel, 2 minutes for holding. Let's see here. Potato soup for... Oh, that sounds great, Chris. Toast, Taze. 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 Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, all right. I'll try to keep that in mind. Appreciate you, Jason. I actually, again, appreciate, trying to help me out. I appreciate that. Thank you for all. Appreciate you, Frank. Appreciate you, Tim. Again, appreciate you, Pure Channel. Okay, you guys don't have to come to my defense. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate the kind words. Again, I just genuinely don't know how they are pronounced, how the names are pronounced. But appreciate it, though, guys. All right, McKinnon now with it on the near side, near wall. United States is going to send it back down. Again, that's usually the way it goes. 1:50 left to go on the power play. 10:15 left to go in the second period. Canada now racing down near circle, and he's going to glide behind the goalie, and they're going to call another penalty on the United States. Oh, my goodness, and Canada is threatening because it's going to be a 5-on-3. Charlie McAvoy for hooking. Oh, my goodness. A 5-on-3. This is not looking good. Canada, the only way they're probably going to score here is due to a two-man advantage. Oh, man. It is what it is. Not looking good. Looks like Gunsel has a fellow inmate there in the clink, in the sin bin. All right, face-off won by the United States. Again, if you're the U.S., you're just whacking it down, and Faber does exactly that. Bennington now going to kind of glide it to the near side. All right, here comes McDavid. McDavid with a full head of speed. Again, 5-on-3. Sending it back to the far circle. McKinnon with it. Again, they're just going to find the open man. Far circle shot is going to be deflected. Again, Hellebuck's going to be having his work cut out for him here for the next minute and a half. Now down to a minute 02, though, as a bad pass by Canada, and the USA and Faber just sending it down. Far circle, 55 seconds left to go. 5-on-3. McDavid with it, crossing center ice, sending it to McKinnon. Sending it to the far side, I believe that is Celebrini. Back to McDavid, near circle, sending it to Celebrini, back to McDavid. Celebrini, McDavid, Celebrini, shot is saved by Hellebuck, and the USA whacking it down. Unbelievable. 30 seconds left. McDavid with it, crossing the blue line. He's trying to make something happen. Sends it back, though. McKinnon slowing it down. 20 seconds. Send it to, well, I don't even know. Theodore to Celebrini. Back to Theodore. McDavid. Theodore. Celebrini shot saved by Hellebuck, and then it's poked loose. But the referee's saying no, he had it down. 8 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. This would be a huge hold for the United States. I mean, Hellebuck is, again, not trying to be funny here. He really has done a heck of a job. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he is a wall. I think, well, okay, that might be a little too much. Can't say that, but he's doing a great job. I mean, yeah, he's done a great job there as goalie. He's a wall. Exactly, Chris. He's amazing. USA getting preferential NFL calls, yeah. Third down holding penalties on 3rd and 20. Anyway, 10 seconds left. Face-off won by Canada. Sending it to the far side. Sends it wide. 3 seconds left. And looks like it's now back to a 5-on-4. United States getting Reinforcement shot is deflected wide by Hellebuck again, and it glides all the way down. 20 seconds left. 15 on the power play. This is about to be, I mean, just an amazing defense by the United States, sending it to the far side, calling for for an icing, and they get it. 5 seconds left. This is going to be a power play kill. The USA fans are loving it. USA fans are really loving it. Canada fans, I don't imagine they are happy. The American spirit is definitely with these guys right now. I mean, they're looking really good. USA, USA. 5 seconds left on the power play, then it'll be back to even. Of course, that'll be when, and just knowing, I feel like my Steeler energy is going to transfer to the USA. That's when Canada will score. So they're full strength now. They allowed a goal. 8:10 left to go in the second period. Face off won by Canada again. It's going to be a power play kill. Power play is killed. 5-on-5, but here come the Canadians, sending it to the far circle. Shot is deflected away, out of play with 7:57 left to go in the second period. Canada, again, with a lot of shots. 17 shots on goal for Canada, 13 shots for the United States. Just for the Hellebuck, this guy. This is one intense game. It really is. Power play, eh? Well, you couldn't tell out there with the defense. You really couldn't. That was really impressive. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Might be a little bit of a commercial break here. Again, 1-0 United States leading over Canada. Chris, by the way, had it 1-1 going into overtime. I thought 3-2. But right now, again, the defense of both teams has been very impressive. I will say again, I think Hellebuck has been the better goalie. Obviously, you look at the score, but just, I don't know. Binnington's been kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the United States just haven't been able to capitalize on their opportunities. I feel like Binnington's been a little bit exposed, a little bit slower. But again, both of them playing a great job. They're doing a great job. 1-1 overtime. Yeah, it is. What kind of power play was that? Just shoot it. I know. Honestly, Canada, I don't know. They were kind of looking for the dream shot there for the first, I would say, minute. Because, yeah, just passing it back and forth. Not really being aggressive. They were too passive. Yeah, I completely agree. I don't know. They were. I guess they were just, oh, we already have a goal. It's just, well, I don't know. I was just a little bit odd there. A little bit odd. Of course, I'm not the hockey expert, but as a non-hockey person, yeah, that seemed a little odd. I feel like you got to just barrage them with shots. All right, USA now with it. 7:53 left to go in the second period. Again, the United States leading 1-0. Here's McAvoy sending it to the near side of Matthews. Matthews near circle, sending it, and deflected wide by Binnington as it's sent to the near corner. Canada now with it, deflecting it ahead all the way into the United States end. This is Boldy. No, it's actually going to be an icing. Oh, and a little bit of a collision there. Wilson taking a big hit. Wilson pretty mad. Of course he's mad. Now he's going to try to take somebody's head off. As Wilson doesn't like that he fell down. Any Penguins? Well, I know Crosby on Canada, but he's actually not playing today as he is injured. I hope he'll be back for the Penguins, but I don't know. I don't know as far as the United States. Again, I know Gunsel used to be a part of the Penguins. All right, face-off won by Canada, but the United States with it. McAvoy, he's sending it to the far side, sending it to Binnington. Just let it go to the near corner, deflected into the middle. Oh, this is Kachuk with a shot that just way wide. As now it's going to be on the near wall, and Canada with it, trying to get it to it. McAvoy takes a big hit on the near corner of their own end. Gunsel connecting on a pass to Matthews. Matthews sending it to the near corner. Canada, though, with it. A little bit of a collision there. Celebrini taking a big hit. Slavin to Faber. Back to Slavin on the near side. Sending it to the far wall. Bounce pass. Nice stuff by Eichel. Eichel on the far circle. Sends it, and it's going to be deflected away. Puck is just in front of the goal, and it's going to be deflected away by Canada. Sent to the far corner. Canada with it, flicking it ahead. This is Tkachuk, Matthew Tkachuk. Sending around to the near corner. Canada all over it. Theodore sending it up. This is the United States. Eichel couldn't quite get there in time as McDavid poking it loose. Eichel sending it to the far corner. Canada is sending it to the far circle of their own end. He's flicking it up ahead, where the United States and Sanderson will have it, as he's just circling his own goalie now to the near circle, sending it to the far circle. This is Werenski. Werenski sending it up to the near corner for an icing with 6:05 left to go in the second. That's why that guy's a figure skater. Yeah. Crosby, Team Canada. Yeah. That's, again, hopefully he's back for the Penguins. Just one player would come out. What are you referring to, Frank? Again, appreciate you, Frank, for tuning in. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in and giving this small channel a chance to call the game. Again, I'm sure you guys already know. Definitely not a hockey guy, but definitely have really enjoyed calling hockey during these Olympic Games. It's really fun. Again, even prior to that, the Penguin shot's going to be saved by Hellebuck. I mean, again, I might as well just have a soundboard of that. Canada now with it on the far corner, sending it inside. Opportunity now for Suzuki. Sending it back to the point. Sends it inside, and it's saved by Hellebuck again. Canada with it. Back to the point. Far circle. Sends it inside and deflected away again. Suzuki with it. Far circle. Canada with an opportunity. Suzuki right next to the goalie. Poked away by Werenski. Werenski down the far wall, and he just flicks it into the Canadian end. 5:20 left to go in the second period. Canada now with it. Sends a shot, and it's saved by Hellebuck. And McAvoy goes down. But again, just unbelievable. Unbelievable by Hellebuck. Somebody fell asleep. I wonder who it was. I guess I'm that boring. It is what it is. Let's see. It's over. Canada going to win. Jersey already claiming that Canada's going to win. Jersey with the takes of the, I don't know. He has some interesting stuff there. What the record is for saves in a gold medal game. He's got a lot. Again, appreciate you, Frank. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's what I try to do. Again, if the game isn't on TV, or you don't have it in the area, that's where I come in. That's where people like us come in. Or if you want to watch along with us and talk about the game, again, that's more usually for football and baseball. As you know, again, football, you run a play and then you got 30 seconds to talk with the chat, and whatever. But hockey, so fast-paced, you really can't look at the chat as often. Again, only during intermission and commercial breaks like right now. USA, Hellebuck's on. Yeah, no, Amy, you're correct. Hellebuck, I mean, just a heck of a job. Again, he's so good. Again, I should just have a soundboard just for him so I can save my voice. Saved by Hellebuck. Deflected by Hellebuck. Heck of a job by Hellebuck. I mean, really. Suzuki. Nick, not quite Ichiro. Yeah, Nick Suzuki, yeah. He is banking. He is. Canada's the best and is way better. Okay, Jersey. I seriously appreciate it. Oh, appreciate you, Mike. Look at that. We're able to shake hands in the end, huh? Calling this game. Yeah, and that's why I try to stand out with the play-by-play. Canada now out there. This is Celebrini. Celebrini sending it back to the near side. Sends a shot and is snared by Hellebuck. Shot was by Parayko. But again, a great save. Again, I really do try to stick to the play-by-play. That is kind of what I do. And even if I didn't, what am I going to talk about? Again, as a non-hockey person, there's nothing I can really discuss. Face-off won again by Canada. Canada with it at the point. Sends it inside. Deflected away by the defense as he sends it behind the goalie. This is McDavid, far corner. Sending it back to the point. Send it to Parayko. Parayko sending it to the near corner. Celebrini just couldn't quite get it, but he has it now. Sends a shot. Deflected by Hellebuck. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Canada kind of raining down with the shots now. Harley down the far side, sending it around to the near corner. Celebrini with the hustle, but not able to get there as it's sent back into the Canadian end with just over 4 minutes to go. Canada sending it and flicking ahead to Hellebuck, who's just going to send it out to Faber. Faber sends it to the near corner to Quinn Hughes. Hughes now with it. Again, Canada kind of keeping the pressure up. This is Jack Hughes sending it to Larkin. Larkin down the near wall, near circle, and it's deflected away by Canada. Canada now sending it to the near side. And now it's just kind of a scrum there in the near corner. Deflected Thompson. Thompson poking it loose, but it's won back by Canada. This is Doughty. Doughty sending it and connecting on a pass to Wilson. Flicks it ahead to the far corner. Now wrapping around to the near corner. And again, that's sent away by the United States. McCarr with it. Far circle. This is Tays. Yeah, I got you guys. Tays with it. Sending to McDavid. Shot is going to be deflected away. Again, the United States defense all over it. Tays with it. Send to the far side. Send it to the near corner, near circle. Tays with it. McDavid. Back to Tays. Tays with it. Far side. That is McCarr. McCarr to McDavid. McDavid far circle. Circling around the goalie. Sends it to McCarr. And it's going to be saved by Hellebuck. And now the USA didn't like it, as it looks like there was some issue. I don't know if that was McCarr. I can tell you McDavid's in on the area. And Mark Stone is also being embraced by the neck by some Americans. Again, 3:08 left to go here in the second period as they try to separate these men. Looks like they will. 1-0 United States leading. Everything is better French. Jersey is something else. Appreciate your support of the channel, Jersey. Appreciate it, man. Franco made 99 saves. Oh, wow. Couldn't catch the game. Gotcha. Yep, go USA, Kieran. Again, USA looking pretty good, but Canada with a lot of pressure right now. Again, Canada has really, again, dominated possession really the whole game, in my opinion. They've had the puck a lot. But the defense of the United States has just, again, Hellebuck looking really good as well. Appreciate you guys, though, for your support, for tuning in. And thank you for the kind words. You guys have been awesome. So 3:08 left to go. Again, a face-off about to happen again on the near side of the United States end as it's poked away by the United States. This is Miller. Miller flicking it ahead, but taken back by Canada. Canada now with it on the far side. I believe this is McKinnon. McKinnon sending it back to Tays. Tays to McCarr. And it's going to glide in the United States end. 2:45 to go here in the second period. 1-0 again. Your score, McAvoy connecting on a pass. He sends it to the near side. Or I believe that's going to be either icing or offside. I believe it's icing with 2:37 left to go in the second. I don't know what you guys are talking about there. Frankel is a wall. Yeah. For sure. Now, that was really fun to cover. The U.S. women. Yeah, they were fun. 2:37 left to go. Looks like they start the face-off a little too early. Going to get a little scolding there. Puck drop is going to be won by the United States. United States with control on the near side. This is McAvoy. McAvoy has it poked loose, though. Canada with an opportunity and quickly shut down by the United States as they get it out of there. 2:20 left to go in the second. 1-0. United States leading Canada. Canada now with it. This is Theodore. Theodore sending it to the far side, where Hellebuck's going to come out and hold it for Sanderson. Sanderson, again, getting pressure from Canada. Canada bringing the pressure. Sent back to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes on the near circle. Sending it, and it's intercepted. Canada with it, flicking it to the far corner. Just under 2 minutes to play. United States just trying to get rid of it, and they do. And that's going to be another icing with 1:51 left to go in the second. From Detroit area, and Dylan Larkin is not only from Michigan, but plays center forward for the Red Wings. Nice. Must be nice to cheer for the hometown, the hometown kid. Hardest panic. Go Team USA. Again, this is really good stuff. This is a really good game. Face-off won by Canada. Canada now with it at the blue line. Sending it to the near side. McCarr with a shot. Goal! Goal for Canada! I don't know why. I just had a feeling he was going to make it. He was wide open on the near circle. And again, Canada with just a barrage of shots. And it was eventually going to happen 1-1. Your score, in case you don't believe me, this is from the official website, folks. Devin Tays with the assist. Cole McCarr. McCarr just by himself on the, just no defense over. That was interesting. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Good effort, though, by Hellebuyck again. He's done a great job. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, how did that go? It was crazy. All right, 1:35 left to go. Canada with it again as he sends it to Hellebuyck. Hellebuyck going to hand it to Sanderson. But now there's a stoppage of play with 1:30. Couldn't tell you why. As they're going to replay again. Face-off won by the Canadians. Went to Tays. And again, McCarr was wide open on the near circle. That was interesting. Who was that? Was that Gunsel? Yeah, I don't know what Gunsel was doing. He was just I don't know. He was just in the middle of nowhere. What was he doing? Need some more offense, yeah. There was I don't know. He was just gliding over there for no reason. 1:33 left to go here in the second period. Again, not sure why they stopped play, but they did. 26 shots on goal for Canada. 15 for the United States. Now you got to feel like Canada has the advantage. Face-off won by Canada, sending it to the near corner. Down to the far corner is the United States, but taken back by Canada. Canada at the point, sending it inside. United States there to deflect it wide. 1:20 to go. Canada with another shot. That's deflected by the United States. Larkin with it. A possible 3-on-2 here. Send it to the Nelson. Nelson couldn't quite get there in time. Nelson sending to the far side, connecting with Miller. Miller to Faber. Or no, pardon me, that was not Faber. Who was that? Was it doesn't matter now. As that's Slavin. Slavin with it. Near circle of his own end. Slavin sending it down the near wall. As it collides into the Canadian end. 54 seconds left to go. Taken back by Matthew Tkachuk, but taken back by Canada. Canada with it on the near side. This is McKinnon. McKinnon cutting around. Looking around in the middle. Sends it, and it's deflected wide. McDavid sending it, but it's intercepted by the United States. Eichel sending it to Faber. Faber going around to the far wall, far circle. Sends it to Tkachuk. Shot is just wide. Oh, another opportunity for the United States, but could not capitalize. Tkachuk sends it to the far side. This is Hughes. Hughes with it, blue line. And he's getting kind of roughed up there. Eichel sending it to Faber. Shot is off the post. Unbelievable. United States with another shot deflects off a Canadian. Canada now with the near side. Sending it to the far wall. 7 seconds left. Far corner. 5. Now they're going to call something. Believe that was offsides. Unbelievable. It hit 2 posts. Unbelievable. How does that even happen? Oh my goodness. The United States just, again, a different angle away from a miracle goal, a wonder shot. But that is not falling. 1-1 again. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left here in the second period. Face-off going to be won by Boldy. Boldy just flicks it ahead. Deflected by Bennington, and that is going to do it. 1-1, and now there's some pushing and shoving at the end. Oh, there's getting some. No, someone threw a punch. Bennett there from Canada kind of threw another punch there. But, of course, there won't be any ejections or anything like that. 1-1 your score, folks. Again, appreciate you, Orville. You have a good one. Unbelievable. All right, let's see here. United States, again, the first goal by Matt Boldy, assisted by Quinn Hughes and Austin Matthews. And then, of course, here in the second period, Cole McCarr is your, again, game-tying. Again, unbelievable. That goal. It literally went off both the right and the left post. Unbelievable. Assisted by Devin Tays. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Doink the Clown. Yeah, if you can, folks, make sure to put the clown emojis for Doink. So we had a double Doink. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Good stuff, Chris. Good stuff, guys. Double Doink. We had a double Doink in hockey. Unbelievable. Happens in football. But no, it happens in hockey as well. Let's see. They're going to double us up in shots. Yeah, probably. Oh, Hammer's here. Good to see you, Hammer. Appreciate you, man. Good to see you, Hammer. Let's see here. Saltchuk. Yeah, I would know. I would not know there. Watch Gretzky in the 80s. Oilers playoff game, put a goal in 3 seconds. Wow. Connor is standing on his head. Yeah, it's tough. Again, appreciate you, Michael, for tuning in. Again, 1-1 is your score. And it's been a pretty fun one here. Though I will say, again, Canada with I don't know. Again, they have a lot of shots. I would say they are probably... I just didn't realize I had it on the wrong screen there. That's my bad. But, yeah. Again, 27 shots, 16 there for the United States. Again, team statistics in the second period. Again, I really felt like that one dominated by Canada. 19 shots on goal for Canada. 8 for the United States. That was just really a one-sided period. Luckily, again, Hellebuck with, again, a heck of a job. Again, the defense doing a heck of a job. But ultimately, they did fall. Again, a 5-on-3 at one point. Canada had a 5-on-3 with a minute and a half. I mean, they really did. And the United States just held strong. They really looked very impressive there. But again, total shots, 27 and 16. Looking like, I don't know. Again, the United States is going to have to get some pressure for sure. No, you be careful out there, Hammer. Be careful. There we go. I like that. Appreciate you guys with the clown emojis. Good stuff. Again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe, folks. Helps out the channel. Again, it is free to do so. Again, I'm more of a football guy. I will never not say that, really. Again, more of a football guy. We'll be covering a lot of baseball. But obviously, in the off season, we got to cover other things. So we're giving hockey a shot. And again, I've covered a little bit of the Penguins. Again, if I do some NHL games, which I will do some more, it's only going to really be the Penguins because I know the players there. You know, some of the players at least, with Crosby, Malkin, of course. Letang, Rust. There's others. They just escape me at the moment. But anyway, those are the main ones I know. But anyway, so yeah, again, if you're a hockey fan, I don't want to mislead you. You're not gonna really get a lot of hockey on the channel. But again, we'll have a Penguin game every now and then. And of course, again, if you do like football or baseball, then this is a great channel for you because I'll be doing a lot of that. Of course, whenever football returns, and of course baseball. Again, mostly Pirates, but I do bounce around. Again, it's not strictly a Pirates, not strictly a Steelers channel. Again, I called every other NFL team at least once this past year. So keep that in mind. Like number Jack Lambert, U.S. not goals allowed. Yeah, no, they that was very impressive on that power play. We need the Mighty Ducks. Yeah. Dr. Lay's the worst flavor Pop-Tarts. What are you talking about? Are you serious? Jersey just doesn't know ball. Jersey, again, thank you for your support, Jersey. But a lot of things that come out of your mouth, or I should say your fingers, because, you know, you're not actually talking. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. These are the greatest. I have one more in here. One more. These are indeed the greatest Pop-Tarts. Chocolate chip. I mean, come on. I mean, we're not sponsored by Pop-Tarts, but it'd be pretty cool one day. Just saying. It would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Did it fall down? It did. Doesn't want to stay up now. Look what you did, Jersey. Let's see here. Flyers? Flyers. Yeah. No, I don't really. Again, if the Penguins play the Flyers, you never know. Let's see here. Yost was playing not to lose most of that period. Not going to win like that. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of pressure. Again, I think that 5-on-3, they may have shifted like what they were doing. They were playing on defense pretty much the whole time after that. Let's see. It's not a strict. It is not. It is not 83. Good to see you, man. 83K. Tomlin coach second period. Sounds like it. Blueberry Pop-Tarts better? No. No. Manager the goalie. Here comes McDavid, Celebrini, McKinnon, Crosby. Yeah, I know. But he has done a great job. He really has. I mean, he's the reason they're tied. Again, that defense, and again, just him making these saves. I mean, Bennington, again, not too bad, but like I said, I feel like he's been, again, he's leaving openings. He really is. United States hopefully will get those shots to fall. Of course, if you're Canadian tuning in, you're like, well, actually, no, we don't want that to happen there, Doc. And I hear you. I hear you. But, I mean, I am an American here, so I'm going to pull for my countrymen. You're a hockey, football, baseball fan, so I'm definitely surrounding your channel. We'll hit you up during those other scenes. Appreciate you, Mike. I'm glad we can you know, bury the hatchet there. Let's see here. Stride Pop-Tarts for me. Again, we cannot show the game there, Ian. Welcome to YouTube, by the way. Is this a college game? Is this college football? Is this college baseball, college basketball? No. So I can't do it. And even if I were covering those, which I do cover those, I'm not going to show you the game. I mean, Ian with double, I don't know. Anyway, just, no. No, we cannot do that, obviously. If we could, we would. If we could, we would. You like cherry? Yeah, cherry. Cherry is okay. Again, blueberry's okay too, but it's like, you know. Pop-Tarts are called Toastums? I am not familiar with that. No, I'm not. Yeah, it's interesting. Looking forward to calling table tennis. Yeah, I don't know about that, David. I don't know about that one. What's in the frosting these days? I mean, I don't know. Let's look at the ingredients. There's a lot. That's not good. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, you want to know the ingredients for all these, for the Pop-Tarts here? There's a lot of stuff here. Baseball on the way. Yeah, no, for sure. Can we just admit they appreciate the talent? No, yeah, there's great stuff. Great stuff by both teams here. All right, enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, vitamin B. Let's see here. Folic acid, sugar, dextrose, soybean, and palm oil. With TBHQ for freshness, high fructose corn syrup, bleached with flour, corn syrup, whey, contains 2% or less of semi-sweet chocolate chips, sugar, chocolate, dextrose, cocoa butter, soy lectin, milk fat, vanilla extract, milk chocolate, cocoa processed with alkali, molasses, salt, wheat starch, leavening, baking soda, sodium aluminum phosphate, non-fat milk, caramel color, sodium stearyl lactites, soy lectin, not soya, that'd be really crazy, soy lectin, natural and artificial flavors, gelatin, xanthan gum, datum, yellow 6 lake, blue 2 lake, red 40 lake, egg whites, yellow 5 lake. That's a lot. That's not good. Pop-Tart's not good for you. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have this here. I eat them anyway. Let's see here. Having leftover buffalo wings. Wow. Again, too much work for a small amount of meats. And they're good, but like, you know, definitely not my go-to for sure. So a bunch of future Hall of Famers on the ice. Yeah, I wouldn't know, but I'm sure again I mean, again, a lot of big names. Food Club Pop-Tarts. Food Club. I've had Food Club Pop-Tarts. Not terrible. They're not terrible at all. They're actually not too bad. Not too bad. And Toastums, too. They're not too bad. Unbelievable. A double doink. Man. Again, I don't know the time or how much more we got here until we get back into the game. Lactite makes them yummy, is it? You had wings last night and it definitely wasn't worth the effort. I'm just saying, it's just a lot of work, folks. I will try my best. You know, the bigger the channel grows. Again, entering year 2 here on YouTube. I'm going to try. I'm not going to try to be anti-wings or anything like that, but I want to try to enlighten people. Like, look, you don't have to work that hard for your food, okay? All right? You can get something else. I promise you. I promise you. You can have that same great flavor with something else. I think, again, I don't know. Maybe I will be the guy that takes down wings. Big Wing. I'm going to be leading the charge against Big Wing, I guess. Buffalo Wild Wings will hate me. I don't know, but yeah, I think again, just a lot of work for such little. Yeah, they're kind of pricey, aren't they? A little pricey, you know. I'm just saying. Preservatives, flavorings, and color additives, but they will. Yeah, they have to tell me. A lot of bad stuff. Yeah, a lot of bad stuff there. Boneless wings, exactly. Now, some boneless wings taste like chicken nuggets, and essentially they are, okay? But, you know, if you got a really good boneless wing, then all right, you know, it's fine. You know, again, should have to work for your food. I'm not really a chicken nugget. I like chicken tenders or chicken strips, right? But, you know, not chicken nuggets. It's a little different. But, yeah, I mean, I've had some really good boneless wings from Wingstop before. I've only had Wingstop once, and it was pretty good. I got boneless. I was upfront about it. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm a man ordering boneless wings. And I even told the lady that. I'm like, look, I'm going to do something really manly here and get boneless wings, okay? Don't judge. And actually, not too bad. Not too bad. Wings are too expensive, especially the amount of meat. Yeah, exactly, Frank. Exactly. Yeah, it's just, it's not worth it. It's not worth the effort, not worth the price. No such thing as boneless wings. They're just chicken nuggets. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but, you know, if you have something that tastes good, then it doesn't matter, I don't think. McDonald's nuggets. Again, Jersey, I think, is just a walking bad take. Again, thank you for your support, Jersey, of the channel. But unbelievable. Jersey Jersey has some of the worst things you will ever read in the chat. I mean, I'm just saying. Still good. They are. You don't have to know what they're made of. I don't like hot dogs. I'm not a hot dog guy. If there's hot dogs and burgers, I'm picking burger every time. There's hot dogs and sausage. If it's only hot dogs, it depends on how hungry I am. I will eat a hot dog, but I have to be really hungry, and there has to be some relish to really make it worthwhile. I like some good relish. Hot dog relish, really. You know, the mustard type of, yeah. I'll have hot dogs if again I'm starving and there's some relish around. Bone in, yeah, got bone at Wingstop. Again, you know, to each their own. I just think it's a lot of work. PJ Wellahans, yeah, I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. Crispy bacon with vanilla. Yeah, okay. Okay, Jersey. Unbelievable. Jersey. But yeah. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Sauerkraut is gross. I don't agree with that. It's not bad. But again, to each their own, right? But anywho, yes. So I do appreciate you guys. I do want to give you guys a heads up. This week going to be a little bit of a slower week. Again, during football season, I'm on essentially every day. Again, there's always games to cover, and baseball, of course, I'll be on 6 to 7 times a week, depending on what's happening. But I should be on again practically every day. This upcoming week going to be a little bit of a slow week for the channel. So just giving you a heads up. That's just, again, that's the way it goes. I don't stream one day, I lose like 5 or 10 subscribers. I'm not even kidding. It's just the way it goes. I'm like, well, I just needed the day off, or just, again, couldn't find anything to cover, or I'm busy, essentially. So, but yeah. But don't worry. Again, we'll be covering a lot of stuff. I'll be active on YouTube again as I try to grow this channel into something special. And again, it definitely has the makings of that. Again, over 6,000 subs in 1 year. Really happy with the growth for year 1. Let's see, maple bacon donuts. That sounds good. I can live with that. Yeah, I never had that, but that sounds really good. So Mike likes crispy bacon with vanilla ice cream. I don't know. Not a big fan of sauerkraut and coleslaw. Yeah, I like it. Grossi lost some subs during this. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. It is what it is. It's like, I like you today, but you know what? Now I just don't like you tomorrow. I don't know. I liked you yesterday. I don't like you today. I don't know. It's really odd. Like I said, Again, thank you guys for subbing. Appreciate you guys. It's just natural, though. Just to lose subs randomly. Once went to a place that had homemade hot dogs made out of ground prime rib. Never. Oh, man. Yeah. French fries with frosty. Yes. Haven't had a frosty in a while. But I need to get one, huh? But yes, French fries with ice cream, pretty good. But yes, French fries with a frosty, pretty solid. Voodoo Donuts out of Washington, Oregon makes the best donuts. Interesting. I've never heard of them. Of course, I'm not in that area, but yeah, that sounds neat. Chinese noodles and Pop Rocks. Okay, now we're just saying stuff, huh? All right, we're ready for some action here. Again, 1-1 your score. Canada leading in shots, 27-16. And we are ready for face-off. USA going left to right. Canada right to left. Face-off won by the United States. Flicks it down to the near corner, wrapping around to the far side as Canada will have it now. Sending it to the near wall, near circle. This is, Celebrini crossing center ice, digging his way through, sending it middle to McDavid, far circle, but it's going to be whacked away. McAvoy there, but taken back by Canada. Canada now with it. This is Wilson. He sends it behind the goalie as he flicks it ahead. This is Celebrini. Celebrini trying to poke it loose. Celebrini sending it to the far side. McDavid with it. He's sending it to the near side. Flicks it, and it's denied by the post. As Wilson now racing forward on the far side. This is Hughes. Hughes flicking ahead to Eichel. Eichel now to Tkachuk. Tkachuk flicks it ahead, where it's going to be an icing with 19:12 left to go in regulation. You love coleslaw, great side for barbecue, but can't touch sauerkraut. Really, it's the opposite for me. I don't like coleslaw. I can't do coleslaw. It takes effort on. Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. Chocolate fudge Pop Tart. Yeah, chocolate fudge good. I'd agree, Becky. Good stuff there. Chocolate peanut butter fudge is awesome. Yeah. Vanilla ice cream with waffles. That is also a good combo. All right, face-off won and flicked away by the United States. And that's going to be another icing as that's sent all the way down to the Canadian end. 19:05 left to go here in the third period. 1-1 your score. All right, face-off won by Canada here at the near side. This is Tays. Tays flicking ahead and batted away by Hellebuck. Hughes now trying to get it out of there in the near corner as it's taken away by Canada. Tays to the far side. This is McCarr. McCarr to Tays. Tays sends it in, deflected away. And again, heavy pressure there by Canada. Tays with it again at the point. Sends it to Marner. Marner now on the far circle. Skating around. Sends it inside. Oh, an opportunity. Canada! He flat out missed it. Tays missed it. Right in front of the goal. And there was again, Hellebuck was beat. Maybe someone knocked it, but Tays had an opportunity to make it 2-1. This is going to be called back, I believe, in offsides with 18:18 left to go. Unbelievable. Let's see here what happened. Sends it again. Tays with it. Oh, wow. Tays sent the shot, and Hellebuck with the stick save. Unbelievable. I mean, again, oh, man, you got to hope that they win. I mean, again, if you're not even a United States fan, you got to admire this effort that Hellebuck has been doing. I mean, what a game. Canada winning the faceoff, sending it to the far side. This is Faber. Faber, though, bad clearance. Canada sending it around and taken by Gutzel as it's flicked out of play with 18:06 left to go in the third. Let's see here. What am I missing? Palate of a 10-year-old, mac and cheese, tater tots, chicken nuggets. Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong. Not even gonna lie. I can't defend that. I can't defend that. Again, in high school, again, I don't know this anymore, but people tease me. I'd be going to Mexican restaurants for school or, for trips, and I would get chicken tenders. I would. Anyway, Canada now with it on the far corner as United States now sending it to the far circle of the road end, crossing center ice again, moving left to right, sending it to Hughes. Jack Hughes, that is. Hughes skating inside now, working his way behind the goalie as he's heavily manhandled by Canada. Canada now flicking it ahead and sending it to the near side as Werenski with it. Near circle, looking around, sending it to the far wall, connecting on a pass. I believe this is Gunsel. Gunsel sending it inside, and it's deflected by Binnington. Canada now with it, racing down the far wall. 2-on-2. Sanderson getting a stick in there, trying to play some defense. He does. Canada, though, with it at the point, sending it to the near side as he flicks it ahead. Harley losing control. This is Boldy. Boldy getting crunched and given back to Harley. Harley with it on the near side as he sends it and flicks it ahead to the near side, sending it across the ice. No one's there. Canada, though, with it in the far corner, sending it to the near corner, near circle, sending it to the blue line, sends the shot deflected wide. Canada with it. And, Jarvis took a big hit there by Sanderson with the hit. Boldy now sending it to the far side as it's now going to glide into the Canadian end for an icing, 16:38. What a save. Unbelievable. I know. Good stuff. Let's see here. Trying to get the chat here. Sorry, cheesecake. Good stuff. I love cheesecake. Pop-Tarts are good for you. I don't know about that. They're good, but not for you. Coleslaw dependent on location. That's fair. Again, I've had some good coleslaw, but most of it has been not that great. But yeah, I've actually had some good stuff before. Face-off won by the United States. This is Miller. Miller flicking ahead to the far corner, where Tays will have it circling around his own goalie. Near circle, sending it to the far circle. McCarr sending it up and to Celebrini. Celebrini sending it to the near side. McKinnon. McKinnon looking around. Near circle. Shot is deflected wide. Oh, man, again. What a save. Sending it to the near wall. Tays with it in his own end as he sends it to the far corner to McCarr. McCarr couldn't quite clear it. United States, though, struggling to reclaim the puck, and they finally do. This is Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes, far circle, skating around, sending it around. Sends it inside. No one's there. Celebrini now with it as it's poked loose. Quinn Hughes with it, near circle. It's deflected away. Canada with an opportunity. Celebrini down the near side. Near circle. Shot is saved by Hellebuck. Oh, my goodness. Again. He's just too good. United States trying to break free as this Eichel being torn free or torn away from, the puck is Canada with it. Suzuki sending it to the near corner. Larkin, though, with it. Larkin to Slavin. Slavin now down the far wall. This is Kachuk. Kachuk sending it to the near wall to Larkin. Larkin trying to get to the puck, but Canada all over it. Canada with it down the far wall. Crossing center ice. Far circle. Sends a shot deflected away. Canada with it. Far circle. Sending it to the near side. Canada near shot, and that's going to be a little bit wide. Canada with it at the point. Another shot. That one's gloved by Hellebuck with 14:49 to go in the third period. All right, let's see what we got here. Chicken breast. Chicken's always good. Cold slop. Yeah, I like that. Wisconsin, Johnsonville Brats, and Brewers baseball. Sounds good. Crystal Palace is so bad. Yeah, Crystal Palace is not having a good year. Usually average about 40 points a year, but they're struggling. How much time the puck is on our side? I know, yeah, no. Again, Canada has been all over it really since the second period. They have been the aggressor team. Canada now with it on the near side. 14:45 to go. Sending it to the near corner. Working it around to the far corner. United States, though, there to intercept as he flicks it ahead. But then it's taken back by Canada. Harley with it, circling his own goalie. Nelson on pursuit. Nelson trying to poke it loose, but cannot. Sending it to the near side. Canada sending it to Hellebuck. Hellebuck's just going to hold it for Sanderson. Sanderson moving his way to the far wall. Again, Canada really playing fast here, as the United States have been clearly, again, out-possessioned, outshot. But again, 1-1 is your score. That's all that matters. USA sending it behind. Oh, Canada, though, with the interception right in front of goal. Shot is going to be a little bit off. Canada now with it on the near corner. Near circle. T sends it around. Connecting, though, with Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes sends it to the middle to, I believe it was Kachuk. I almost fell back into that habit. This is Quinn Hughes with it, far circle, sending it to the mid, now sending it to the near side, Kachuk. This is, no, Eichel with it, near circle, and he's going to be bumped as he skates around, sends it inside, swing and a miss, and then shot, it's going to be a little bit wide. Kachuk has it taken away. Canada with it, bad pass, United States, Eichel with it. Eichel near circle, sends it around, and now Canada will have it near circle. This is Wilson. Wilson has it poked away by the United States, as this is Faber. Faber taken back by Wilson. Wilson to McKinnon. McKinnon with a near circle. He's skating around, cutting inside. Sends it far circle. Shot is deflected away. Another shot deflected out of play with 13:01 to go in the third period. Oh, man, again, Canada with the just raining down on the shots. Let's see. Coleslaw from Red Lobster. I've only been to Red Lobster once. I don't think there's any close to me anymore. Let's see here. How luck deserves to get paid. Yes. Games like this feel like the goalie deserves MVP. For sure. For sure. I'm a little worried, though. I don't know if the U.S. offense is going to help him. New food item at the ballpark. Pound? Oh, crap. Where you get a pound of any type of food for a set price. Oh, interesting. Oh. That sounds neat. No Red Lobsters where I live. Yeah, no. You're living in Thailand. Yeah. Appreciate you, Robert, again, for tuning in. Let's see. You don't want to watch me watch it? Well, sorry. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Randy. You can watch it on Peacock. I'll be nice and let you know where you can watch it. But other than that, Randy, you'll have to weep and cope. Weep and cope and watch. All right, again, Canada with it again, 36 shots. United States, 17 shots. Again, appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Really good game. Again, Canada, though, has really dominated possession and the shots, really, since the second period. It's really been Canada again. Hellebuck with just a great effort. I mean, he really has been great. Most likely playing the winning goal. You're watching NBC. Okay, so, yeah, that's right. Peacock, NBC. I don't know if there's another. There might be another one. I don't know. There might be another network. I'm not too sure. Maybe USA. Face-off's going to be called back, as they'll have to start it over. Once at a Red Lobster was all I needed. Paid too much for disappointment. You'll never guess what I had at a Red Lobster either. It was when I was a kid, by the way. Never guess. You'll never guess. United States with it on the near side, sending it to the far side. This is Hughes. Hughes sending it to McAvoy. McAvoy down the near wall, sending it to the far side. This is Gunsel. Gunsel sending around to the near corner. This is Boldy. Boldy has it poked away by Canada. Stone with it. Stone sending it to the far side. And McCarr is just going to glide into his own end. This is Taze. Taze sending it to the near corner. Going to glide in the United States end. This is McAvoy. McAvoy with it. Far circle. Crossing the blue line. Crossing center ice. Crossing the blue line. United States sending it to the near corner where it's poked away by Canada. Boldy, though, trying to race forward. Wilson in on the area as Canada will have it on the near wall. Crossing center ice. Flicking around to the near corner. Sending around to the far corner as Sanderson's there. Sanderson, though, heavily pursued, heavily bumped in the near corner. Canada, though, winning it back for the moment. United States now with it far circle as Jack Hughes with it. Jack Hughes sending it back to Sanderson. Sanderson behind his own goalie as they'll have some line changes. United States with a near side. This is, I believe, Nelson. Nelson looking around. Poked away, though, by Harley. Though Jack Hughes winning it back for the United States. Jack Hughes with good hustle. Winning it back. Blue line. Far blue line. Oh, it's given away. Canada now with it on the near side. Near circle. And swing and a miss by Canada. Couldn't quite hit the shot. Nelson now with it. Sending it to the far wall where Larkin is there. Larkin to Nelson. Nelson poked free. Harley with it. Harley sending it to McDavid. Back over to the far side. That was McCarr. Canada near wall. McDavid sending it behind. McDavid with it again. That was Hagel. Hagel. I couldn't think of his name at all. Deflected into the Canada end. Canada with it on the near wall. This is Celebrini. Celebrini to McDavid. McDavid sending it to far side. Oh, great effort by the United States. Oh, no. Oh, McKinnon missed a wide open goal. Unbelievable. This is some Tomlin voodoo magic. I'm not even kidding. Quinn Hughes down the far circle, looking around, near circle. Blue line, far circle. Eichel shot deflected away. Another shot deflected away. Another shot deflected. Werenski sending to the far side. Quinn Hughes. Shot is a wide. Larkin couldn't quite get it. Celebrini is bumped from behind. And now Thompson goes down. Sent to the near wall. This is Werenski. Werenski with it with 10:05 left to go in the third. Werenski chilling behind his own goalie. Now the near side, sending it to the far circle to Sanderson. Sanderson sending it up, and it glides into Canadian hands. The Canadians with it. Canada down the far side. There's a loose stick on the ice. Sending it to the far side, far corner. Behind the goalie now. Canada with it at the blue line. Near circle. Cutting outside. Cutting backwards. Cutting outside again. Takes a bump, though, by Faber. United States with it. Werenski flicking it up ahead and going to glide into the Canadian end. Sending it to the far side, far circle of their own end. Sending it to the blue line now, back to the near circle. Canada flicking it ahead to Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes now with it. This is Jack Hughes to Thompson. No, Slavin. My bad. Slavin. Slavin to Sanderson. Sanderson sends it to Bennington. Bennington just going to flick it ahead. And intercepted by Slavin. Slavin at the blue line, far side, working around to the near corner. This is Boldy. Boldy with it. Jack Hughes to Slavin. Slavin sends it inside, deflected away by Canada. United States trying to poke it loose, but Canada now on the pursuit. McDavid on the far side sending it, and it's going to be a little bit off. That was not McDavid, that was Marner. As now it's given up by Canada. United States now with it. He flicks it ahead to the far side. And Jack Hughes is going to get called. I believe there was 6 men on the ice. No call. Never mind. Near side to Taze. Taze hands it off. Near circle. Far circle, sends it, deflected away, right in front of goal, deflected in front of goal again. Hellebuck trying to get rid of it. Canada with a shot. Another save, deflected all the way back. Unbelievable. Canada with a barrage of shots. And take it back by the United States. Larkin flicking ahead to the near corner. Far circle here for Canada, intercepted by Hannafin. Hannafin to the far corner. Bennington coming out and holding it, sending it to the far corner of their own end. It's getting loud here in Milan. Unbelievable. 7:48 left to go. Canada on the attack. Far circle shot is just wide. Canada with it behind Hellebuck. Back to the point. Far circle shot is deflected away and saved by Hellebuck. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hellebuck just sitting down. I don't blame him. Get some rest. Wow. 38 shots for Canada. 21 for the United States. All right, he said 1-1. That was Chris. Chris knows it. Chris knows ball. Good to see you, Denny. Appreciate you, man. Again, sorry for missing the chats. Again, hockey is really hectic and really fast paced. Yeah, chicken. Yes, you know it. Chicken tenders. You know it. Found here in Thailand, I bet. 3 versus 3 in overtime will not be good for the U.S. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree based on how this game's going. U.S. needs to stop so many. I know. Way to make it. I know. He has played so great. Again, a little bit of controversy. United States with potentially 6 men on the ice. There was like 7 people on the ice. Oh my gosh. Oh man, oh man. Oh well. That's all I got to say about that. You know, Canadian Twitter and all that is going to go off about that for sure. Whereas Team USA, they're playing defense. Again, a little bit of a break here. Commercial break. 7:34 left to go here in the third period. Again, just an absolute treat to cover this game. Man, this has been really fun. Again, 1-1 though. Here for all, again, the gold medal. United States is already pretty much locked up second place at the Olympics. And, of course, again, as far as hockey is concerned, USA, the women's team, of course, winning the gold. But and definitely Canada wants the men at least tie it up 1-1, I guess. Kachuk with it, or Kachuk, pardon me. Kachuk with it. He sends it back to Hughes. Quinn Hughes in his own end, sending it to McAvoy. McAvoy with it on the near side, sending it to the far wall. This is Kachuk. Kachuk with a shot. That is denied. USA now trying to fight forward in the far corner of the Canadian end. Picked away by the United States. This is Hughes. Hughes to McAvoy. McAvoy to Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes sends it inside. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Jack Hughes trying to find somebody, but it's taken away by Canada. Salabrini with it on the near wall. Sends it to the far side. Canada spinning around. Oh, a shot is saved. Nice save. Good effort there on the shot. Oh, big collision. Bennett just ran into the wall over there. USA, I think, has a man down, though. This is... Oh, man, I can't see. This is Nelson. Nelson sending it, and it's deflected away by Wilson. I believe there's going to be a stoppage play, a delayed penalty, actually. Jack Hughes, I think, might have been the one that stayed down. Bennett's going to go to the sin bin, so Bennett may have... I don't know. I'd like to see the reason. I thought Bennett ran into the wall himself. Like, I thought he just, ran in full speed ahead. Oh, wait a second. It's a double minor. High sticking. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see. Oh, my gosh. Jack Hughes took a stick to the mouth. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's got to... Oh, my gosh. So, 4 minutes for Sam Bennett. So, the United States will have an opportunity. And this might be the best opportunity they'll have. Again, they have not really been able to do anything on offense. But this will be a huge opportunity for them. 4 minutes on the power play. 5-on-4 for the United States. Can they take advantage? The crowd just cannot believe it. They are just still, man. Again, appreciate you banking. It's been fun. All right, face-off won by Canada. Again, Canada, you know, they're just going to send it all the way back. Make the United States start over. This is Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes with it. He's skating up the ice. Sending it back. This is Eichel. Eichel has it given up. Thompson trying to win it back. He kind of does. Now it's won back by Taze. Canada trying to whack it away. This is Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk. Send it to Matthews. Matthews to Hughes. This is Matthews skating up the ice, sending it to the far side. Tkachuk. Tkachuk sending it behind the goalie. Thompson with it, sending it behind the goalie. Matthews trying to poke it loose. Back to Thompson. Thompson's back to Matthews. It's kind of a sloppy first minute here for the power play. Almost 3 minutes left to go. Sends it inside, deflected away. Hughes with it. Quinn Hughes to Matthews. Matthews looking around at the near circle. Again, they're going left to right. Sending it to Hughes. Send it to the far circle. Shot is deflected. Shot in front of goal. Oh, it's poked away. Big opportunity again for the United States. Couldn't quite finish. 2:47 left to go on the power play. Canada now with it, and they're going to attack for the moment. Maybe they're going to try to waste time. Sending it to the near side. Canada, again, that's all they're going to try to do. Now send it to the far side. Now near side. Canada attacking on a 4v5. Stone, though, with it, and he loses possession. This is Werenski. Werenski sending it to the far side to Sanderson. Sanderson passing to himself, I guess, but couldn't quite connect with himself. Back intercepted by Werenski. Back to Gunsel. Gunsel sending it to the near side to Boldy. Boldy near circle. Back to Werenski. Back to Boldy at the near circle. Back to Werenski at the point. Sends it to the far side. Sanderson sends it inside. Gunsel with a shot. It's going to be denied. Jack Hughes with it, circling around, sending it to the far side. Werenski. Werenski, far circle. Sends a shot, deflected away. 2 minutes left to go on the power play. 4:23 left to go in the third period. Looks like Harley pokes it away. Canada just trying to get out of there, and they do. Werenski now with it. 1:40 left to go on the power play. Sends it a line change here for Canada. This is Hughes. Hughes, oh, he's tripped. No call. United States with another line change. USA trying to make something happen. Boldy near wall. Boldy sends it around. This is, oh, Jack Hughes mismanages it. Oh, and a tripping. Tripping. Delayed penalty. Canada with it. And it's poked free. But Canada still with it. That's not going to be good for the United States. Canada just going to go ahead and kill some time. And now, empty net. Oh, man, 3:30 left to go here in the third period. Canada just kind of killing the time. Yeah, the United States needs to touch the puck here because, yeah, that's just going to make it a little bit longer here for the 5-on-4. So 49 seconds left to go on the power play. Now, of course, that'll be a 4-on-4 for 49 seconds of it, but a minute 21. A minute 21 of it will be a 5-on-4 for Canada. USA, yeah, it's looking pretty rough there. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shalila there, appreciate you, man. Zoo, appreciate you. Scotty, appreciate again the kind words. Embarrassing power play. Yeah, I don't know. They just, I don't know. They maybe thought that, oh, we had 4 minutes, we had plenty of time. Would have liked to see a little bit more effort, you know, a little more high pace. Like, well, it's 4 minutes, we can go all in for this. So, I don't know. I don't know if we're cutting to commercial here or not. I don't think we are. Again, 3:23 left to go in the game. In regulation, might be overtime hockey. Yeah, it's going to be 4-on-4 for 49 seconds. The remaining one, I said 129, 111. The math is not with me right now. Woke up at 5 o'clock, went to bed at 1:30, just want to say. Anyway, yeah, so Canada, got to be liking what they're seeing right now. Again, 40 shots for Canada, 27 for the United States. This has been amazing. Brian, appreciate you for tuning in. Face-off won by the United States. 4-on-4. All right, we'll see what Quinn Hughes does as he's gliding slowly. This is Eichel. Eichel crossing center ice, working his way back, spinning around. Eichel with it, crossing the blue line, digging through everybody. Shot is going to be just wide. This is Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes with it. Back in his own end, sending it to McAvoy on the near wall. Hands it off to Canada. McAvoy, a double agent. McDavid with it near circle. Looking around. Sending it to the point. Celebrini working his way near circle, and his shot is going to be wide. Canada with it on the blue line, sending it to the near wall. Celebrini with it, sending it inside, intercepted by Werenski. Or I believe that was Eichel. So the 4-on-4 has concluded. Canada now will have a man advantage for the next minutes. Canada with it. McDavid to far side. This is, I believe it's McKinnon. McKinnon looking around behind the goalie. Near circle. McKinnon sends it next to the goalie. Back to McKinnon at the near circle. McKinnon. Middle. Shot is deflected away. Celebrini. This is McDavid with it. And the United States trying to get rid of it, but it finds a Canadian. Canadians with it. Far side. Near side. Fakes the shot. Near circle. McKinnon sends it inside. Deflected away, but Canada with it still. Celebrini and McDavid. McDavid. Back to McCarr at the point. 30 seconds left of the power play. Back to McCarr. Back to McKinnon. Near circle. Sends it inside. Deflected away by Hellebuyck. Unbelievable. Canada still with it. The USA now with it. Slavin. 15 seconds. Oh, but Canada winning it back. 10 seconds left of the power play. 1:34 left to go in regulation. McKinnon sends it inside. Shot is deflected. USA pushing it down. And another power play kill for the United States. And it's back to a 5-on-5 with 1:20 left to go. Next goal scored again. If any score here, it's probably over. Canada with it, sending it to the far side, far corner. Poked away by the United States, but Canada with it in their own end. Harley sending it to the far side, connecting on a pass, crossing center ice. This is Suzuki. Suzuki sending it around to McAvoy. McAvoy sending it to the near wall, where it's going to glide all the way. But now it's taken back by Canada. Canada now with it, 50 seconds left. Near side, near circle. Big hit by Gensel. Whatever, Gensel. I guess you guys win in the end. Near wall. And now it's deflected back to the United States end. United States now flicking it ahead here with 33 seconds left to go in the third. 30 seconds left. Far circle. Canada with it at center ice. One last attack for the Canadians. Taves with it. Far side. Far circle. Sending it back to the point. Wilson sends it. Deflected away. 15 seconds left. This is Doughty sending it around. 10 seconds. Far corner. United States with it. Sending it down. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. We're going to go to overtime, folks. And that is the end of regulation. We are going to overtime. Just because it's possible to score in the final seconds doesn't mean one must wait for the final seconds. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Yes, totally feel you there. Electronic cover. Oh, again, thank you. Appreciate you, Seven. Thank you again for the kind words. One of the score. Now, Chris, by the way, folks, we got to go ahead and we got to give Chris here a lot of credit. Chris Schwint 04. He called it. He said 1-1, we're going overtime. He said this before the game started, folks. So Chris knows ball. He called it. Appreciate you, Chris, again. Chris, thank you again for always being here. Appreciate you for your support. And again, this guy knows what he's talking about, folks. 1-1, he called it. And here we are at the end. 1-1 going overtime. Shots on goal again. 41 for Canada, 26 for the United States. Statistics there for the third period. Let's see if I can provide that for you. That is not there. Again, shots on goal. A little bit more even compared to the second period. 14 shots for Canada, 10 for the United States. Yeah, that was a lot more competitive. Again, the second period obviously went Canada. I mean, again, they obviously scored a goal, but yeah, 19 shots on goal for Canada, only 8 for the United States. And then, of course, first period was more balanced. But again, even then, Canada was kind of dominating possession. And again, if you have missed this game, again, just a little bit of a recap here as far as goal scoring. And not much here, but Quinn Hughes assisted, as well as Austin Matthews assisted Matt Boldy. Matt Boldy with the goal. Again, I was really all Boldy. Boldy just deking through everybody, just juking through everybody. It was really impressive. And then, again, a goal there towards the end of the second period, assisted by Devin Tays, was Cale McCarr. Cale McCarr. Tying it up. How many saves does this guy have? I mean, he has a lot. I mean, it's unbelievable. Let me see. Let me double check. 40. I mean, Hellebuck, again, what the heck of a job. We are tired just to watch. Yeah, right. Connor deserves so much credit. 100%. 100%. Time for some morning cheesecake. Sounds great. This is not in favor of the USA. I know. Yeah, it's going to be a little scary here. For sure. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you do enjoy what you're listening to, make sure again to like and subscribe, folks. Again, I'm not really a hockey channel. I'm more of a NFL, college football guy. I love football. We'll be covering some baseball, of course, but again, during the off season, during the in-between, during whatever, I got to cover other things. And again, decided to cover this, and it's been a treat. And I'm not really, again, a hockey expert by any means, so I totally understand if you're a hockey fan, you don't sub. I understand. Again, you won't really. I'm not going to push a lot of hockey here. I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh yeah, I'll be covering a lot of hockey. I'll cover a little bit. Again, it's going to be a little bit of the Penguins every now and then, but yeah. Again, if you are a sports fan, make sure again to subscribe. Though again, a lot of NFL, a lot of MLB, but yeah. Again, just started doing this really, as far as the hockey, maybe a month ago, maybe. And definitely enjoying it. I really do enjoy the game of hockey. I've really become a fan, a little bit of a fan, a casual fan, but I definitely, I've enjoyed the game. It has been a really pleasure. It's really hard to cover. It's not even close. It is the most difficult sport to do a play-by-play. And if you were to go back to my first few streams, I'm sure you'd hate it. Like, okay, this guy. I mean, yeah, even now, I still don't really know much of the terminology or whatnot. Even still, and again, I have a roster. I mean, again, that's how I know the players. The roster, I'm kind of cheating, but yeah. So, hopefully, again, you're enjoying it. Let's see here. USA wins those many men. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. It's okay. You guys did your little thing with curling. Scheme watching the Steelers, Team USA having less shots. Yeah, exactly. It really does feel like a Steeler game. I don't know how to explain it, but exactly, CB. Did you miss anything? You missed a crazy game. Just a crazy game. It's been fun, Deacon. Good to see you. Rules on the just really 3-on-3. First goal wins. We need Chris Boswell. Yeah, go Steelers. You know it, Nick. You know it. Yeah, this has been fun. Penguins. This guy. Yeah, this has been really fun. Again, just waiting. Again, don't know how long. It might be just the normal overtime, like intermission length was about 15, 20 minutes. I don't really know. So, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Jeez, Jaguar Gator with 3,000 people in his chat. Jeez. He's popping off. Safe to say that he had a great day. Good stuff, Jaguar. Let's see here. 59 USA. Talking about Gunsel. Oh! Gensel. Yeah, Jack Gensel. But yeah, the former Penguin. USA slap shot from the point. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be cool, Michael. I'll take it. But not more of these refs. Chance. You missed a lot, but not more than these refs. That's pretty good. I like that. 3-on-3. Even the pro commentators have. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. With football, though, I mean, the NFL, again, I pretty much know every player. Like, it's like instant. Don't even have to look for the most part. Like 90% of the players, I just automatically know. 20 minutes. Gotcha. So we're chilling here for 20 minutes. Sorry, guys. Got to put up with me for 20 minutes. But yeah, again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a lot. Again, we're we're closing in, kind of, in a way, on 6,700 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. About 50 subscribers away from that. Again, just wrapping up year 1 here on YouTube. Entering year 2, and really excited for the future of the channel. And I'm working on, like, figure out new thumbnails again, just to make them more pop a little bit, because yeah, I don't know, I like them, I like it, but it doesn't really work. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't know. Gotta figure something out there. But that's for future me. But I am working on it, though. Chance not happy with Zebras. He's not happy. Hopefully, again, the Canada appealing there for I don't know. That was interesting. Interesting stuff. All right, let me go ahead and start over this poll again. Thank you guys for voting. 305 votes. 73% of you guys with the USA. 27 with Canada. Let me go ahead and restart that poll. Might be a little bit more closer here. I think Canada may actually win the poll, but here, let me go. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what you guys think. We'll see what you guys think here. Let's see. We're in overtime. Pretty much 3v3, Steven, from what I gather. 3v3 for, I believe, 10 minutes in, or maybe it's 20 minutes for the Olympics. I'm not too sure. Ready for baseball? I am. I am ready. What's your take on the current spat between former Steelers teammates about Big Ben? Yeah, I think they're a bunch of bumps. I'm a Big Ben guy. I'm the guy that I don't know. I'll cheer for the guy that's won 2 Super Bowls rather than, Mason Rudolph, who's done nothing again. Just what a bum. I've never really, I don't know. I guess I've never really liked Mason. Really started in 2019 where he just was a dink and dunker. Just literally, I don't know. And of course, Joey Porter, I don't know. Again, what bothers me about Joey is he never even played for Tomlin. This guy doesn't know anything. He knows about as much as all of us. Again, might have more insight because he knew some people in the locker room. But during all that stuff with the Ben and all that, off the field stuff, he wasn't even there. He wasn't even in the locker room. Like, what's he talking about? He's such a bum. Joey Porter, loser, honestly. Definitely on the side of James Harrison and Ben. Of course, Ben took the high road. I obviously am not. I'm really upset about it because it just makes the Steelers look more pathetic. Again, the Steelers have been kind of a joke and a meme for the last 10 years, I would say. It's just really frustrating. Just bringing up old baggage. And again, everyone's saying that Ben slandered Tomlin. Ben said maybe, quote, I'm quoting here, maybe it's time for the Tomlin and the Steelers to go their separate ways. That is it. He just suggested it. Really just, again, apparently that's hate. Apparently suggesting that maybe Tomlin and the Steelers should go their separate ways is hate. Which, again, Tomlin agreed because he stepped down. So, again, it just all you got to do is think about it for 2 seconds, and you would see that Joey Porter doesn't know anything. He's an idiot. What an idiot. Just absolutely. I could not. I was so mad. I was so upset just with how that all went. That was just ridiculous. I don't know if you're expecting that type of answer, but there you go. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's see what we got here. We want 2 world wars and land on the moon. Yeah, we could. We can. We'll see. I don't know about the moon thing. Still kind of, I don't know. Let's see here. Should be settled in a cage match. I like that. What if there's a lot of Jamaicans on YouTube for soccer live streams and live for the next? I'm sure there will be. Yeah, he said it was at the end of March, I believe. The playoff stuff for the World Cup. Winner gets gold and Albert. This guy. Steelers need a quarterback college. I know it's not looking good. Again, I think the Steelers will run it back with Rodgers. I think he comes back. Not saying it's the best long term, but I think for this upcoming year. Yeah, I mean, it really is. I still don't buy the Will Howard stuff, but a lot of Steeler fans do like him. Don't know why. 6th-round pick, but it is what it is. Porter made a new enemy. He did. I don't know what he was doing. Again, I liked watching him when he was on the Steelers, but again, he was just talking like he knew everything, and he never even played for Tomlin. What does he know? What does he know? Knows nothing. Knows nothing. Think your Steelers draft quarterback? Probably in the mid-rounds. I would say so. Let's go USA. Yeah, no, Steve, it's good. It's a good game. And appreciate Robert again. Appreciate all you guys for tuning in. You know, it's been a fun. Players shouldn't publicly trash teammates. Doctor agreed. Yeah, no, for sure. Just don't understand that. Don't understand what he was doing. What was he trying to get out of that? Like, how is that helping anybody involved? Like, it really doesn't. It doesn't. And the Roethlisberger comments were like 2 or 3 months ago. They weren't even after the playoff game. Wasn't none. I mean, again, that happened months ago. What tickled me just reading all the comments. Oh, Peasy, he tells it like it is. That's all it is. Whatever. They literally were meeting with each other after he made those comments at the Steelers Hall of Honor or something like that. He could have told him to his face right there. He didn't. Didn't do nothing. Nothing. So, yeah. By yourselves, definitely no help. Exactly, Chance. You know it. You had no help. It was all us. You want Howard to be something so we can use our 1st-round picks on bigger needs. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. I mean, again, I want, ideally, yeah, it'd be great for Howard to be the next guy. But I think, again, he has to earn that. I don't think it should be handed. Don't think it should be handed to him. Again, appreciate you, Steve, for the kind words. They should pay Rodgers to help scout the next quarterback. Yeah, I mean, I think having Howard learn behind Rodgers another year, just sit behind him again, I think it would help. Again, it helped Jordan Love. Really did. I don't know. I'm really excited with the possibility of Rodgers and McCarthy. Again, just having an offense in Pittsburgh would be really nice to see. Hadn't seen in a while. And again, if Howard sits behind another year of Rodgers, I will feel a whole lot better. Just a whole lot better about it for next, the following year. Like, if Howard is the guy, I'm like, okay, well, you watched Rodgers for 2 years. So if this guy doesn't pan out, well, then he just flat out stinks. But if he does, I mean, you got to definitely think Rodgers helped out there. Hope your Commies draft a big-time receiver. Yeah, definitely need some. Go Steelers, Oh, yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Josh. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, go Steelers. Anything Rodgers? Not really. Oh, silly Americans. You know it. Under Aaron last year and now under McCarthy, I believe Will come in his stead. Again, we'll see. Again, I don't want to crown a guy before he's taking a snap, but, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if Will Howard is the future guy to, again, sit another year behind him. Again, he didn't play. He was injured for a lot of the year. I think it's very reckless if the Steelers were to go in putting this guy as QB1. I don't think they are. I think, and he still has to beat out Mason Rudolph, which I think that's a concern if he can't beat him out this year for that number 2 job. If he's behind Rudolph next year, then he just really doesn't have it. He really wouldn't. Passionate about the Steelers. Oh, yeah, big fan of the Steelers. I am. I'm a huge Steeler fan. Very passionate. Having offense not afraid to throw in the middle of the field would be great. It would be, Doug. It would be a nice change of pace. It'd be nice to catch up to the rest of the NFL that, has been doing it forever. Think Rodgers plays 20? I do. I do think so. Michael. All right, so I can confirm we're about 2 minutes away from overtime starting. Again, just a reminder, Canada has 41 shots on goal to the United States 26. So you gotta figure Canada is going to have most of the possession here. So the best you can hope for the United States is a fast break opportunity. Really, that's it. So, we'll see. We'll see what can happen. But let me see. Let me go ahead and if it's off a little bit. Oh, that's actually centered pretty good. Weather stinks from the 50s last week. 0 degrees tomorrow. Yeah, that's a bummer. Baseball's back. Yeah, I know. I'm happy about it. Very happy about it, Doug. Right, I fell asleep again. I bet he did. What a guy. And again, if you have enjoyed it, make sure again to like and subscribe. Helps out small channels like mine compete with big channels. Again, we are closing in on 6,700 subscribers. Actually, again, if everyone were to subscribe right now, we would hit that mark today. So again, thank you for tuning in. And yeah, appreciate you guys for joining me on the coverage of the Olympics. It's been pretty fun. It's been a blast these past 2.5 weeks. It's been pretty cool. I wonder when the next Penguins game is. I'll have to look that up a little bit later. You listen, the first 3 minutes ends it. I hope so. Fast break, Doc called it. Yeah, that's what that might be it. March 6th. I have to look at what's... Oh, Baseball Classic. Yeah. I'm stoked to come up for the draft weekend. Brother and I travel from Oklahoma. Are you from the Pittsburgh area? I'm from Reading, but I live in Texas, so you're actually right above me. Though I'm not on the border. I'm actually not too far from Louisiana. 3 between, lots of room. Yep. Guess today is goodbye. Hockey over, and we don't follow the same teams as other sports. Thanks for... Oh, appreciate your future again. I don't know. You never know. I could always cover something that that you might be interested in. But it's been a pleasure to talk with you, future man. So until next time, man, we'll meet again, I'm sure. This isn't goodbye. It's a see you later. Face off is going to have to start over because we got some eager people on the outer circle. I believe that is Matthews and McKinnon in there for the respective. Again, some pushing and shoving. Boldy and McDavid just cannot chill out. Face-off won by the United States, but now Canada with it. In their own. Again, 20-minute overtime. Probably not going to see it go to the full 20, but you never know. This is McDavid rushing down the middle, crossing the blue line. Shot, a swing and a miss, actually. A flat-out swing and a miss. Looking like the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes hands it off to Boldy. Hughes shot. Oh, just Binnington with the save. Unbelievable. Binnington with the save of the day so far. Again, unbelievable. Shot is going to be saved by Hellebuck. McKinnon with the shot. Binnington again has been really, again, he's played good, but he's left some holes. But that was his best effort there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a glove. Again, just deflecting it away. Cram games to stay on schedule. Yeah, NHL back. Yeah, we'll see. Again, I'll try to get as much Penguins as I can, but we'll see. Face-off happening on the near side for the United States. Won by Canada. Tays sends it to Celebrini. Celebrini looking around, and he's going to glide into his own end as he hands it off. Now Tays will just chill. Celebrini racing down the near side, sends it to Tays. Tays back to Celebrini. Celebrini down the near side. Shot is off the leg. I believe that was McAvoy. McAvoy now with it down the near side, but he loses the control. I was going to say loses the ball. This is not football. Loses the puck. Here is Celebrini racing down. He's crossing center. Well, crossing center right. Doesn't have the puck. Now he does. Near wall. Cutting inside. Cutting back outside. And sends it back. This is McDavid. McDavid back in. Racing down. And he's gaining some speed. Far circle. McDavid. One-on-one. And he lost control. Jack Hughes to Werenski. Werenski now to Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes with it. Oh, an opportunity for the United States. 3-on-1, but the one looking good. Shot right side. Goal! Goal! United States wins! The United States takes the gold! Unbelievable! 3-on-1. The defender did all he could. Zach Werenski to Jack Hughes. The United States are your world champions, folks. Unbelievable. What an upset, honestly. If we're being honest, an upset again. Just in case you don't believe me, this is the official website, folks. Canada with 42 shots, United States with 28. But the United States made it count. Hellebuck again with a heck of a job. He should get the MVP, the credit. Unbelievable. Fast break again, a 3-on-1. That's just hard to defend. Again, the defender did all he could. Wow. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. What a game. What a game. See if I can get to the overtime stats there. Probably can't. Maybe I can. I don't know. Well, there you go. Just 2 shots there for the Americans, of course. Unbelievable stuff. What a game. 2-1 United States. Taking the gold. Sweeping both. There's the sweep. There's the broom, Canada. Losing in women's. Losing in the men's. The United States. Kings of the hockey world. Unbelievable. I should play the lottery. You should, Chris. No way. I can't believe it. This is actually unbelievable. You don't believe me? I know. This is crazy stuff. Yes, wins in the steals like fashion. Getting beat around, be more obtuse, and then snatch the goal. I don't know exactly, CB. Glad I was here. Yeah, no, it was fun. Oh, you are not dreaming, sir. Appreciate you, Charles. Again, appreciate you, Keith. And thank you guys all for the kind words. Well, all coverage you do, brother. So I'm an NFL guy. I cover every Steelers game, but I also do other games. Again, I covered every single team at least once. Like I'm on, like for football season on Sundays, I'm on for all 3 games. So the Steelers game, the opposite window, and then the primetime game. And yeah, I don't know. In college, same thing. I'm on for 3 windows. Sometimes, too, it depends. Just depends. But, yeah, again, I'll be doing baseball. I'll be doing March Madness. And, again, I'll be doing some Penguins hockey because, again, I really only know the Penguins. Jack Hughes in between the legs of Bennington. Unbelievable. Great stuff. You want my money, but thanks. Yeah, no, for sure, Matthew. It was fun. First time in 46 years. For the first time in 46 years since 1980, the United States has a goal. Do you believe in miracles, folks? Unbelievable. That was great. Payback for touching the stone. Yeah. That's great. Feels like how we swept the Ravens. Yeah. Except, that would have been the Super Bowl. But, yeah, this is great stuff. That was McCarty bump. Chance not happy. Oh, Chance. Appreciate you, Chance. Appreciate you guys, man. 5-hole, yeah. Happy one of the good brothers made the goal. Yeah, I wouldn't know all the stuff there about the brothers, but, I do know, again, Hughes. Quinn Hughes, man, I've been really impressed with him. Again, just started really watching hockey, but Jack Hughes with the game winner today. We'll catch you from T for the NFL. Appreciate you, Dave. I'll see you then. Again, I'll be doing some March Madness baseball as well, but I totally get it. I'll see, again, I was just talking about this the other day. I'll probably see most of my chat. I won't see most of my chat until, like, September. But, yeah, Canada was very tough. They deserve the number 1 seed. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for calling again. Appreciate you calling again. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Miracle on the Ice Part 2, yes. Yeah, I like that. But, man, what a performance again. Hellebuck definitely deserves the praise. I mean, that is just, what a performance again by this United States team. But again, Hellebuck was just too good. But that'll probably do it for me again. It's going to be a slow week on the channel. Not much really to cover. Might ramp it back up towards the end of the week when the NHL starts it again. But again, I'll be doing college basketball as well. World Baseball Classic starting at the beginning of March. And, of course, baseball season happening in March as well. Then the UFL, be doing some of the UFL. And, of course, again, we're just all waiting for college football and the NFL, folks. Again, if you are a sports fan, you are definitely liking and subscribing to the channel, folks. Again, it is free to do. It is completely free to do, folks. But I will catch you guys later. United States winning in overtime 2-1. Man, this has been fun. Be here for the other streams. Again, I know, I appreciate you, CB. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. That was fun. But yeah, y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday, folks. But yes, 2-1 is your final score. I will catch you guys later. Peace.